Can you save me? Please come and chase me. 'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so I don't hide from myself. Even when broken, I will fight, searching for that place where we collide together. Oh, can you save me? Please come and chase me. 'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so Take it too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. And too long. Feelings they run. I know it's hard. We'll win this time. Don't wait too long. Feelings they run. I know it's hard. We'll win this time. I need you by my side.
Game 6, off the backboard, Blaski's there for the clear, and we bang, bang, collects it, off the ceiling, looking for a pass mid, Louis is up, this is off the backboard, looking for the dome!
Spalty's gonna put it away, and the Brainerd victory will win it right there.
Burnsville are your rising star champions. But the wrong man has the ball, bad man has the ball, it's still up somehow. Give it up for your premier champions, the Minneapolis Miracles.
Hello, I'm not muted for the first time ever. Oh, it's Premiere, it's me, it's just me. I know, we love it. We're here for some PEM action. We're already a little late, so might as well go straight into our bracket. Not much to hold on, just waiting on the players to join up on the lobby, and we'll be good to go on our match. But first, a little bit of a look on... Yeah, no, not a single player in the lobby just yet. We soon come. Challenger happened last night. A lot of action. Not as long of a night as Rising Star, but as you can see, quite a few teams already eliminated from line contention. Moorhead Musketeers. I mean, that might be the biggest gap in MCS history between a 15th and a 16th seed. Damn, you know, hey, they played their heart out. They'll be back, I'm sure, to regain. We will not leave it on that. Senators victory also done. Last minute changes on the Senators unfortunately could not help them out. The ratio Dicey will not be a 5-time, not just yet, maybe next season. And everybody else still alive. We got 6 teams clinched, 2 spots remaining to be clinched. Well, one of Inferno and Rhythm, I think they have to win it all to make that run. Will they do it? We will find out soon, TM. So hopefully I don't have to stall for too much longer. The other news, Rising Star happened today before. I mean, a lot more teams eliminated in Rising Star. Well, just one more, I guess. Bemidji's still the only team that has to win it all. Everybody else pretty close together in that 7th through 10th. Senators stopping the Swiss reverse sweep attempt on them. They shut it down. They survived for now. Can they get a couple more points to edge out the Atlas or the Maulers? But we're here for premier action. So without further ado, here is where we are sat. I mean, a lot of teams. I mean, 2-7 record, second place in the major. Winnipeg Atlas. I mean, wow. On the opposite side of that coin, you got Moorhead getting a fat 0 points, but still 6-3, best regular season record up there with the Chicago Jungle. A lot of teams trying to just edge out the competition because Premier is the closest here by a mile. I mean, maybe I guess that's what 10 teams does. We can take a look at our schedule for the day. Boom. We do have Bemidji against Minneapolis. That's our first stream game of the day, and we do have Minneapolis in the lobby. And I believe that's Mogi. I don't know what his name is. I think we're waiting on just one player, I believe, from because I see Volt, I see Kadamak, Brickwall, and Mogi. And Wolf. Yeah, we're just waiting on one Minneapolis player. We'll be back. Other matches happening all around. Rhythm Victory, Maulers, Omaha, and Moorhead Atlas to start off at the 3 p.m. slot. It's going to be a pretty long day. The longest day of the Premier season except playoffs, I suppose. As I guess this forfeit's happening, I'm getting questioned. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Hopefully nobody forfeits and everybody's login. Who are we missing? I don't know who we're missing. Oh, player 6 was Wolf. So we do have the entire Bemidji team. We're just missing one from Minneapolis. Yeah. We're missing Joey. aka Messiah from the Minneapolis Miracles. As I do see him in the cams, just for a reason not in the lobby. I'm sure he'll join soon. PM. You see Brick Wall and Wolf as well. No Mogi cam, no Kadamak cam, which is a little disappointing. But no predictions, no nothing. It's just me today. Click, but don't lose. Yeah, we will go straight into it. We can do our predictions as we go, as the match happens. Game 1 of a long day, starting 7 minutes late. The players having fun in the chat already. But we're good. The overlay still says challenger because it's a type challenger for some reason. Makes no sense. There we go. And we'll get the player cams on. We do get our first goal of the day. Brick Wall getting us started early. Mogi is getting hyped on the cams. Not Mogi, sorry, Wolf. You guys can't see it. We will in just a moment. I'll pass the take 2 to type these names. XX Mogi takeover underscore XX. Kadamak. Immediate response from Minneapolis. Beautiful slot, beautiful bump on the side as well. Brand new Minneapolis Arena. They formed a few weeks ago, but they're pretty much brand new. They're the most recent roster to form in all of Premier, I believe. Or maybe some teething issues, but clearly they've been working on it. Well as a team builder or a player who has played in this league for so many seasons. Such a top player. Somehow teaming with Cat. I don't know how that's possible, as Bogey's double attempt not gonna come. I'm sure there'll be more attempts and some of them will succeed eventually. Or maybe he's washed in the top golf. The 3 a.m. golf grind is not what you want to do if you're trying to win a major. Yes, I probably have a gap, so give me a second. Okay. Now, Rickwall, Wolf, and Messiah in the cam. The other three absolute dang frauds as Cadillac looking to respond again. The ground double not going to come out this time. Messiah just puts it on net. Wolf able to respond. And both teams pretty evenly matched, just jab for jab right now. MG barely edging it out for the moment. Wolf shuts it down. Game 1 minute and a half gone, and he just seems to have settled down. Coming on with the offensive pressure, big dunk on 2 coming out there. Nothing gonna come of it. Not sure. Last back will get beat out by Mogi. Going for the double, not gonna get it. Again, I'm gonna keep mentioning that 3 a.m. golf grind. That is what he's been up to. Trying to go pro in golf these days. See what that does for the Rocket League skill. So far, his team's still winning. Messiah might have a shot opening and does. What a shot over the defender. Tie it up. Minneapolis respond again. Not gonna be left behind by this Bemidji team. Beautiful shot, brick wall. No boost. Can't get back to him. No, Wolf, no boost on the back wall. Can't get back to it either. Joey is a bad boy. According to Mogi, Takeover XX as a kickoff goal. And Bemidji with their 3rd lead of this game. I don't know what just happened there. A little too hard of a cheat from Messiah. Mogi will take full advantage. Brick wall smiling from ear to ear, happy with that one. Infield pass attempt shut down by brick wall. Minneapolis starting to get more of a foothold on the offensive 5. Where's the offensive 5? Who knows? I just say worse to say worse. So Messiah's attempt going to be shut down by Wolf Mogi. Pinch attempt not going to come out for once. Another slot by Messiah. His shots have been high, have been strong. Love to see it. Register shut down by Mogi. Still not gone behind. Another double attempt from Mogi, and eventually they will fall. You can't keep giving him that backward for free. Messiah tried putting a hand up. So did Cadillac. I didn't even see the double come out. Ultra zero boost in that. Can't do anything about it. Just gotta stare up William Defoe meme and say, well, what else can I do? And a 2-goal lead. For the first time in this game for the Lumberjacks. Maybe a 3-goal lead here. Messiah's dunk will be kind to Minneapolis. Another double gonna come out from this Minneapolis team. Pretty much a triple at this point. As long as they can score from it, it won't matter. As Vulture goes for a double of his own. Shut down. The shot, the passing play. Perfectly as they drew it up, I'm sure. And Gold Destroyer slots it bottom right. to get within 1. In the air, reset over 1. Messiah gets a touch on it. Gets it away 30 seconds on the clock. Minneapolis. They get something out of this game. They gotta respond very, very soon. Voltron trying to push him forward. Movie going in the air again. Done by Messiah. They've done a pretty good job shutting him down in the midfield. It's just those backboard attempts that have as Mogi almost lost that. The Midget gonna win this. It's so early backboard being open in Minneapolis to just let Mogi run wild. His Volt Destroyer. 8 seconds on the clock. What do you got? Over 1. Where's the follow-up? Nobody's there. This Catamak is up on the wall. Decent 50 has a reset. Fakes it out. Is the shot there? No. And it does not go in. Where are my replays? I don't know. Oh, that is unfortunate. But Mogi pulling out the 700 points, 800 points pretty much. Game 1, 2 goals, 5 saves, 5 shots. The shots were there for Minneapolis. Voltron had 9. He shot 1 for 9. So maybe if they got the shots to fall in, might have a chance. It was a pretty even game all around for the most part. Given how this Minneapolis team started, given how Catamak's season started, I'd be pretty happy with that one. Ooh, I didn't know Uncle Messiah used glasses. He is Uncle. Fair enough. But he does need to respond. It's went pretty well in game 1. Unfortunately, not trying to late well for his team. They did lose it. Still a whole lot of series. Still a whole lot of major to play. 3 series after this one for both these teams. You're gonna start off well if you can. Early pressure coming out from Minneapolis. Wolf, Stoke as ever. Mogi 1-on-1, maybe no. Wolf will die by Catamak. Infield pass attempt just behind Kato. Now Mogi in the air, a little boost. Just pops with a 50. Brick wall follows up. Big pinch into the middle. Fire leaves it out for Catamak. Pop out shot. Voltron committed. Catamak rushing back on 0 boost, but he will have time. We jump passing play coming out from Bemidji. Just high. Catamak able to put a hand up. That's that confidence. Maybe the most dangerous team in this tier with confidence. They just do things to do things. And brick wall crossfield shot rolls into an open net. Minneapolis a bit of an open commit. We saw shades of that in game 1. Desk started vibrating. You're popular. Just be getting calls for no reason. Minneapolis has to come back from behind again in this series. They're able to do it twice last game. In the end, it was a little too late, and too much. The offense just too powerful. Maybe a shot attempt here, shut down by Wolf. Mogi We'll take time. Go in the air. Where else? Reset. Over one. No shot, Messiah. What a save. Beautiful shot by Mogi. Mogi is feeling confident. They're feeling good. The shot not gonna go in. Definitely not feeling good after that one. A beautiful play by Brickwall to set that up, and maybe a shot for him just wide. I mean, just starving this Minneapolis team. So low on boost. Messiah has 50. That is it. Every pad means the world to them. Mogi goes for the fake. Challenged to buy 2 to shut him down. Mogi in the air again. Messiah, beautiful read. Way to stick with that ball. Just gives his team so much time to recover off that. We're just back into this orange half again. Where else? So whole lobby seems to be in this corner. Popping the ball next to each other. Moving for the pinch. No. Am I just sneaking in? No, like this. Oh my god, what a save by Cataback. Maybe get a goal out of it. A Wolf. I was about to say no, Wolf has it, but no. Just powerful enough. Wolf. Not enough momentum to get back to that. Good slot by Wolf Destroyer. And just like that, from almost conceding a second to tying it up. That is the difference. Just how they drew it up. It says Minneapolis yet to have a lead in this series. Only game 2, but if they don't get the next one, they'll be staring down the barrel of a sweep. But as I say that, age-old curse, caster curse. Beautiful touch. Mogi just fakes it, maybe to control it. I don't know, but beautiful shot by World Destroyer. Not much Brickwall can do about it on defense. Try pre-jumping it. Cannot get back to it. Mogi doing Mogi things. Not enough power or momentum to really be dangerous for Minneapolis. They had that under control the entire way. Again, Mogi in the air this time. Nobody putting a hand up, but we do have a backward defender. Messiah. Oh no. Unfortunately for him, he's just stuck to that ball. Took it away from Cataback, that was. Straight down, Bolt can't react in time, Mogi can. Minneapolis coming back from behind for once. Not taking them too long. Mogi will get the goal. Let's look at this play here. Just constant faking into the goal line. Cataback starts to the post, and Mogi just turns around and says, "Thank you very much." That is, we call that aura blasting. I mean, I hear all CS casters talk about Zen aura blasting everybody all the time. Might have been a Mogi aura blast a little bit. Nobody reacting in time to that ball, and just an open net in the end. Minneapolis have to come back again from behind. Story of this series. Seconds. Clock ticking down. Cataback, what do you got for us? Oh, he does his own teammate. Popped out wide, a little dangerous here. Double commit, nothing gonna come of it. Cataback keeps it in. 1 second, the ball has to stay up. And he says, nope. It ain't staying up. And just like that, I mean, 2 1-goal games in the end. But it doesn't feel like 1-goal games. I don't know. Well, what I do know is that Minneapolis is staring down the barrel of a sweep here, unless they can respond. Might as well take this half a second to see if I can figure out my replays. What is going on with these dang replays? Oh, I know exactly why my replays are not working. They will be working going forward as the players are discussing things I don't even know. Game 3. Minneapolis. Lose this and Bemidji start off absolutely amazing. I think they're only playing 2 games today. I think I saw somewhere that they rescheduled their other 2. So win this and you're halfway there for a perfect day. Kind of back infield pass going for the bump, not gonna come through. Well, able to get it out. Zion now going for his own bump, will get it, but then he gets bumped back into the ball. Detroit taking his time, big pinch. Look, well, very awkward, but the offender goes missing. Messiah keeps it in. I love the speed from him. Double move, the pre-jump will get shut down. Wolf will get dunked here. Brickwall all alone, no boost, but he can get back to it. Kennebec not really having much in the tank to put much power in that. So far, the first minute, I like what I'm seeing from this Minneapolis team. Very, very aggressive. Very, very offensive. And you'd think with this much pressure, eventually, they will get their second lead of this series. Maybe this time actually hold it. Going for the bumps. Very, very physical to start off this game. Shot attempt going to come out. As does the save. Infield pass, Catamak shot shut down again by Mogi. Messiah, beautiful slot. I don't know what just happened, how that touch went this way. We talk about the physicality. A Devil comes out on the offense and they have so much time and space, but not enough time to flick that that you think don't concede like this. Beautiful response by Voltus Order. The way the series has been going, that's the type of goal they've been conceding time and time again. Maybe they get one of their own. No. Saya to the sidewall. Catamak will cut it off. Goes missing here. Saya has to be careful. Player pre-jumping. Will get bumped out. Beautiful recovery on the ceiling. Doesn't have enough boost, but can't get back to us. Catamak can though. So far, a lot of huffing and puffing from Minneapolis. Nothing to show for it just yet. Eventually, this Bemidji walls may come down or not. Or not. 2 minutes of constant Minneapolis pressure equals a Bemidji goal, because why not? Beautiful pass to the sidewall, beautiful response. Reaction time from Brick Wall. Another lead for Bemidji. How many times have I said that? An instant response. No, yes! I was scared for a second. That double attempt from Catamak not going in was going to be the end of the world, but World Destroyer following it up the entire way through. Instant response. Minneapolis teams that need these points more than Bemidji does. Maybe another exact same play. This time World Destroyer gets the double off the sidewall. I'll take not to shoot, bait the defender in. I love it. Well, he can't get a touch on it. I'm disappointed with himself on that one. Nogi. Zen. Almost. Not quite, though. Maybe next time. Keep going for it, though. It's good for the content. Yes, yes, yes. Full dust there. We'll just remember, have a shot opening. Infield pass attempt. Cadillac was pre-jumping as well. And then Minneapolis is expressing some confidence of their own. That is going straight down. Messiah equal to it. Not a bad 50 either. Both has a little bit of time, not too much. You got Melody bearing down on you. Beautiful patience. Going for the 50 again. Not bad. The fastest player to it is a Bemidji player. Oh my, I love the idea from Roll Destroyer. Not gonna pay off this time. It's Messiah, decent 50 infield. Wolf playing a loose brick wall. Popping in mid, infield pass again, kind of come out. That's in the corner. That's gonna be awkward for the defense. Is there a shot? It is! Oh my, what a save! I don't even know who got that. So many players. Wolf got the credit for the save. At least two Bemidji players got contact on that ball. Really going for his 50th double of this series. So far, only one has hit. Like I said, I mean, if you stop shooting, that means you lost confidence, as Wolf definitely hasn't stopped shooting. But that double shut down by Volts. There's a shot attempt there, but Cadillac has just enough to get back up for that. The shot, not in. I don't know how Moogie misses that. As Messiah plays the ball the entire way through. Volts slow it down. Cadillac has boost. Yeah, Prem players need to hit these double packs because they're just spamming them and nothing's happening. In 20 seconds, Minneapolis might get their first one of the series and keep themselves alive. Big boom from Mogi. Love that one. That is up somehow. Chaos in the goal line. That stays out. That stays out. Minneapolis survives to take their first of this series. Yeah, the Forbidden Temple. What? So much chaos. The day just started. Go stop killing me. Just hit the ball, play the game, have fun. That's what it's all about. Minneapolis seemed like they were having fun for once, and to a win. Shut down Bemidji to just 3 shots that entire game. Shut down Mogi to 0 shots. I swear I guess like all his doubles just were not counting as shots. Because he had like 5 or 6 of those, definitely. Game 4, here we go. A lot of series still to play. The triple are gonna come out, but they're gonna get the beat out. And I'm able to get an okay touch. But Bemidji will get away with that. I love how aggressive Messiah has been on anytime Mogi's in the air with a ball. Messiah's free jumping. He knows you just gotta put a hand up and see what happens. Because if you don't, it's in your net. And that will just be a 50 into your net. Thank you very much, says World Destroyer. And Leaves it off. Wolf's touch doesn't go far enough. It just hits World Destroyer. Minneapolis with a very, very rare lead. As we do have scores coming through. Moorhead Musketeers getting swept by the Winnipeg Atlas. Bloomington swept by Omaha as well. And Minneapolis here. They shut down the sweep, so it's not a third sweep of the day. But that is 2 out of 4 sweeps. And Minneapolis gains a reverse sweep here. Big bump, big clear, big pre-jump. Nobody got save credit for that. It was really just on the side of the crossbar. Decent touch by Messiah. Cadillac has boost. Let's get a beat out on one. Moogie's just in net. Reset gonna come out. No, not gonna go in. Vulture did commit as well, and Messiah is dead. Volt able to just turn on it immediately and shut down any opportunity. They were so good for Minneapolis. They just seem to be on the pace a lot more than they were in games 1 and 2. Mogi, beautiful pass. The shot not there. 2 defenders collapsing on it to make sure that was not in that net. Offense now starting to heat up from this Bemidji team. So Wolf goes missing on that one. Decided taking control on the sidewall. That's faking it out, but Report just plays ball. Vultures get a little panic here. We're just in that back left of this Minneapolis team, not really going anywhere. Straight to the back one. Messiah's already up. That is in. Beautiful reset. I love that. Minneapolis have the biggest lead we have seen so far in this series. With 2 minutes on the clock, it does look like we are heading to 5. Make that 4. Quick cross 50. Wolf played the boost move. He played the mid boost. It's an open net to shoot at. Maybe this Minneapolis team handed the controller over to Eli, perhaps. That's what happened, I think. We gotta check that. PC to himself almost makes it 5. They do make it 5. On the side of a Volt Destroyer. Maybe Minneapolis. Sorry, Bemidji may be getting a little overzealous, a little overcommitting now, a little pre-jumps and half-fun meta type plays are good when you're winning because you know that you just catch the other team off guard, but when you're losing, this is how it looks. So confusing, everybody hitting each other, the ball just falling in front of your net, forcing your entire team to collapse on it and make sure it's not in. Wolf, 2 good 50s. To shut that down and give Brickwall a little bit of time, but no boost really to do anything. Mogi close enough, a double commit. Wolf also dives for that. Mogi has control. Decent dunk, no follow-up. Double commit coming out from Minneapolis. They're able to get it away. Infield pass, Cadillac gets the 50. Vulture stay on it, and that's just an open net. If somebody can shoot that, but Wolf first to it. And at this point, I mean, I hope it's a cast of course, but I believe without a shadow of a doubt. But we are heading to game 5 to Champions Field. Maybe they get one for the road. Cadillac. No, he's trying to aura farm, save farm, something. The Wolf just pushes through him. 43 seconds. Do they believe? I don't know. Maybe. I'm pretty sure now we're just watching a masterclass in net stack point farming coming out from this Minneapolis team. Whether it's intentional or not, who knows. Beautiful control by Mogi, going for the double, not gonna get it. Wolf is there. Shut down. Messiah takes control. Not for long. As this clock ticks down, we will be heading to Champions Field. Minneapolis will take down game 4, 5-1. So far, it's been 1-goal games, I think, every single time. It's pretty even shots all around. Minneapolis just left a lot more openings. Minneapolis was not shy to take advantage. And yeah, we don't know the result of that final 4th series of this time slot just yet. Moorhead has gotten swept by Winnipeg. Bloomington swept by Omaha. They're telling me I'm selling. I'm not selling. Bemidji's about to get swept. You're selling, guys. Come on. Put a hand up. I mean, it is a group stage, and as far as losing goes, you do want to lose in 5 to get as many game points as you can. I don't think either team will be thinking about that at this moment. Not a bad consolation after the fact. Smokey fake gonna come out, Rickwell not gonna get that. Federic cleans it out. Decent 50. Messiah very close. Wolf a big 50. Bump coming out. Chaos. Rickwall will come out with the wall. I have all of that. Playing his time. Beautiful fake. Beautiful 50. The shot is there. Mogi able to just sneak it in. Bemidji have their first lead in a couple games. Still no report on that Rhythm Victory series, so it may be going the distance as well. I mean, we were late starting the series. We're in game 5, so I would hope they'd be done by now. Very decent touch, takes control, gets it over 1. Mogi has full boost, has control. Not the greatest touch. Will get shut down, Wolf able to cover. Bemidji now looking a lot more methodical, a lot cleaner. They clear, Rickball will just collect. Demo on the side, will give him so much time, so much space. It's a beat out on 1. There's a shot there, Wolf is committing. Not gonna come through. A little bit of an overextension coming out from Bemidji here. Maybe no. Mogi's touch. Good enough to just stall it out just slightly. Messiah. And we just keep it in. As well, Detroit's getting absolutely harassed. But the shot is wide from brick wall. Definitely want that one back. I love the aggression. The trust from Cadillac there. Just instantly on Bolt's touch. Minneapolis just putting on so much, but it's always a Bemidji player just there. The bump not gonna come through with beautiful touch, beautiful demo. We'll have the freedom of the pitch. This is just it. No, double coming gonna come out from the side, and Catamac able to just get it out. Mogi, another double attempt. Goes for the reset. Big clear. Side infield pass gonna come out. Catamac's shot just wide. Maybe no, I lied. Don't listen to me. What do I know? It was a third pass to Volt Destroyer. And a full team goal here. So Catamac scuffed the shot, but damn. On this clock, both teams tied. Why always me? Why when I'm streaming always everything is peak? That's a beautiful pass. Catamac, that's a stretch for that. Maniac cannot get back to it. Seconds. And it's taking down just one shot, one opportunity. Not Mr. Shot, because the opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo, as Messiah gets dunked. Well, Destroyer able to just squeeze into that. Catamac Capital. It's been busy with the boost control here. What can they do with that? Not much so far. It does look like we are going to 5, unless something can happen here. No. And you keep it up. Beautiful pass. Wolf with boost to the sidewall. Catamac will collect. Voltus Hero just shoots it on net. Oh my. Wall. Beautiful save to Mogi with the clear. And we all in game 5 overtime. Could have predicted it at the beginning. Did. Here we go. Some heads up play coming up from brick wall. Mogi not close enough to get a shot out. Side taking control. Gets it over 2. And a bump on the sidewall, but Wolf recovers excellently. Get it back in. Catamac calls off Vault. Infield pass. Beautiful slot. The reverse sweep does indeed come through. For the boys over at Minneapolis. Eli playing out of his mind. I think all players are ready. The last series has been reported. Brainerd taking down Rochester in 5. Brainerd need all the points they can get. As did Minneapolis, so both teams pulling it out in 5. As we can take a look at this. Winnipeg and Omaha starting off hot, absolutely dominating Group B. Group A starting off very, very close. 2 game 5s in there. We do have, what do we have next again? Jungle Victory. We do have, let's see, Fusion Bleach Camera. Just the one so far. But we usually take a break You know what? Who needs a break? Let's just get the lobby going. Let's get it going and try and stay on track. We can take a break after this one. We surround Brainerd and take that goal. We'll just go straight into it as soon as the players come in. I suppose we can't do predictions this time. We do have a little bit of time to kill until the players join up. Might as well. Bryant says, "Greetings, Chud. Thank you for this information. I love it." It does seem like the players instantly join. Yeah, it seems like we only have fusion bleach in the can, which is a little disappointing. Where's Bryant? Where's ISO? Where's Whitlock? Where's Uncle Gray? And where's John DC? We do have the players in the lobby. No point making them wait. We'll like to have fun. Don't choke. And that's what predictions. Might as well do them down. Give me. You know, I've been predicting heavily against this Brainerd team all season long. I think it's time to change that up and vote for the Chicago Jungle to win. Oh my! I'm sorry. I know. I'm a funny guy. But shout out to the players for instantly being ready, instantly being in the lobby, and instantly getting us going. Regardless of whether this goes to 5 or not, I think we'll be back on track. Not a million miles behind us. We might have an open net to shoot at. Can they get back? No. Whitlock and Bryant combining. Not even they can do anything about it. And we do have Uncle Gray in the camera. Mostly not fast enough to get him in the cams. Yeah, I think this camera adding system a little better. On this project. As Whitlock's shot, 2 defenders combining still can't keep it out. Beautiful pass. Whitlock ready for it. Sean took it away from Fusion, but Brainerd won't care as they tie it up. Like always, we will be keeping an eye on more series as they are reported. Keep you updated. As Gray able to just sneak that one away. ISO will keep it in. Does have a little boost. Maybe a bump. No. Right, last back. Just push it to the backboard. A double can again come out. Unable to recognize it in time and keep it out as Whitlock taking his time. The shot gonna come out from Brian just wide. Whitlock keeps it in. ISO stays in as Brainerd now just hard pushing for this goal. There's another double gonna come out there. Thankfully for them, Gray is a little awkward so they have time to recover as Fusion Blue gets to beat out on one. Using a lot of boost to get another touch on that. Gray going for that double. Will get it, but two players just sitting on the backboard just waiting. Brian's a little awkward, but able to just guide it to his corner. Isolation 15 for the reset. Big clear. That's going straight down. And we can read a shot. No. Luck does have boost to the sidewall. Fusion Bleach has that covered. This game just settling into a nice rhythm. You attack, I attack. Both teams taking turns right now. Brian's going for the beautiful slot. I thought he was going to go for a pass. I realized he had an opening top right and he is capable of hitting it and does. Brainerd has the lead. And that is just in from Whitlock. I wasn't even speaking. I did not think that would be dangerous. Beautiful touch to himself. Beautiful recovery and just dunks. I don't know who this is, right? It was. Trying to double their advantage. 3 goals unanswered right now. Looking to make it 4. ISO will just play it safe. Last back. Beautiful dunk. That's just in your net. Well done, ISO. The patience into the timing of that commit. And that dunk as well. As the Fusion Bleach was playing the heads-up play. Goal lead. Pretty start to the day after a win in Game 5. I mean, it must be pretty dang warm. Make that a full goal lead. 5 goals altogether in this Game 1. Commanding victory. Chicago, I mean, to be fair, Chicago, this is their first game of the day. They did have a bit of a break. They did bye for the first one. So maybe they just need a little bit of time to warm up. I don't know if they were playing the game before this or not. Really something ain't right now. Maybe Brainerd is just the GOATs. And they were just trolling in the regular season. They locked in for the major when it matters most. Game 1 will go the way of the Brainerd victory. Maybe a last hurrah. Nope. Even ISO doesn't want to keep it up. Not give them an inch, not give them any momentum. I had my music on this whole time. That is a little disappointing, but it's okay. Big performance by Bryant TVRL. Game 2 kicks off. More of the same. We'll see a response from this Chicago team that's been on a bit of a tear for the second half of the season. They start off extremely aggressive, but they got Brian and Matt. For once, he's actually doing his job. Keeping it out. They push by Sean. I already mentioned his name. A little quiet. There's been the entire Chicago team. Ain't no way that's in. Apples just seem like they're in such control, even though they haven't really had an opportunity this game to score, right? Even the attacks by Chicago, as often as they come, they don't really seem all too dangerous. Even this, there's two goalies. Well, there was one, but ball is wide. Alright, it's getting stopped quite a bit though, so maybe that's an avenue of success that Chicago can explore, as is the infield pass attempt for Brian. In net with boost. Like decent touch, ISO. Just opting to play safe. Decent touch out mid. Vision Bleach collects. And a lot of midfield play. Urbano just letting Chicago come onto them. Getting that consistent solid clears. Just edging forward. This might be an opportunity. A bit of a space, a bit of a double commit, but won't matter as Brian's boost will get yoinked by Whitlock at, but he will take the ball and we get something out of it. Decent touch back. Where's ISO's dunk? Doesn't do much. Brian Westback just commits. And a decent touch. To kill any hope of pressure. Midfield back and forth in this game has not changed, still more the same. Eventually somebody will get a quality opportunity. Maybe it's now. Will I have a bit of an opening? He does! One chance, one goal, one overcommit. We're going to have the lead here. And since that very first goal of Game 1, in the early stages of Game 1, Chicago have been outscored by 6 goals. They have not touched the net. About almost 10 minutes of gameplay, not scoring as ISO's 50 goes just wide. So close, I love the vision for him. He lost me full pass, nobody there. ISO has to go get boost. Brian doesn't even commit to that. Just such patience at the goal line. Gets the shot out. Slot. Such control in this entire play. Beautiful patience. The big dunk into a beautiful redirect. And Sean can't really do much about it. Stuck himself in the post as well. This Brainerd team was touted to be one of the better teams in the tier at the beginning of the season, with Whitlock and Bryant as the core pieces. They have not shown that at all. Maybe they're locking in when it matters most. Which is now in the build-up to land. What a save by ISO. That was almost a crazy shot by Fusion Bleach. What a beat out. Big demo as well, but it doesn't matter because ISO is right there. Make that 8 goals unanswered for the victory. Beautiful touch by Whitlock too. As heroic as that demo was, Fusion Bleach can't really do much about the other players as well. I don't know where his teammates were on that occasion. I mean, that touch by Whitlock just clearing the defense. And then Phil Passing going to come out to the backboard. Is there a follow-up? No, it's just Whitlock. You're a jungle fan. If you're Coop here, you didn't look good, bro. They look so stoic. So at least 10 minutes of gameplay, they have not scored a goal. Maybe now, no. And game 2 goes in the way of a greater victory. Again, coming hot off a game 5 win. Versus the team who is playing their first series of the day. Maybe a goal for them. No, Fusion Bleach double not gonna go in. But hey, 3-0 is better than 5-1, and you didn't concede 5 goals, right? So maybe they're on the up and up. And we did see a reverse sweep in our first series of the day, with Minneapolis reverse sweeping Bemidji. So maybe more of that. As we head to DFA, Chicago need an answer, and so far they have had none. Burners does not panic on defense, so they could be on defense for 2 hours straight, and they'll just be relaxed, chilling, getting their 50s, getting their blocks. One opportunity, bang, it's in your net. Do have score reports coming in. It looked like Bloomington have bounced back from they got swept in game 1. They have won game 2 against the Moorhead Musketeers. 3-1 in Moorhead, taking their second L of the day. They need to win both, I'd say, to guarantee themselves a chance at making the playoffs. Otherwise, even one win, I mean, there's a chance you go out with that, depending on how competitive your group is. This is started the same way as game 2. In 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes of absolute not involved from both teams, just back and forth energy. They'll take one chance coming out from Brainerd and they'll score. Every time we've recently watched the Chicago team when they're at their best, they're just flying across the map. They're just so fast, so speedy. None of that today. Maybe a clip from Isolation V2. Yeah, put it back in the bag. I want to see that again. They do stay on offense. Ryan's demo. Make sure that but you can't really do anything. But you just keep it and just flawless with Brian, full boost, beautiful 50. Doesn't have to follow up. It won't matter. He just pushed his team forward. But this is what we see when Chicago has confidence. That type of free jump from Sean DC. So maybe a little bit of that. Realizing, hey guys, we just needed to warm up. Maybe we'll warm now. So all it takes is one game. This is Bryant. Oh my, what a save. I was about to say what a shot by Bryant, but eventually the pressure pays off. Same sequence of play. ISO with a beautiful pass. Warlock with the speed to get there just ahead of Fusion Bleach. That is 9 goals straight without an answer. A Reynard. And I don't know the last time they've had a shot on the other goal as well, as that is beautiful touch. Maybe an opening here. Whitlock will get in front of it. ISO's already back, as is Bryant, as they combine to get that out. Brian has so much space here. He'll collect that back boost as well. Take his time. Plays his 50, maybe even a shot. No, just misses. But Sean just gives it away, not even taking his time. They're like, Sean, do you expect more than that? Bryant gets a second goal. He can't do much about it. Had some bumps coming out as well. I mean, like I said, hopefully it is just a warming up thing for the Chicago team. They've been thoroughly beat down here. This has been as commanding as it gets. Maybe one for the road, not even that. Warlock getting in his goaltending bag. For even more. Beat up the score line, get their stats up. That will call it. Brainerd victory take down the Chicago Jungle in 3 clean sweep. As clean as it gets. Very safe, very succinct Rocket League coming out from Brainerd. Love what I'm seeing from the boys. Hopefully that carries on for them. And the Bloomington Moorhead series is the only other one that has been reported so far. So waiting on Duluth, Omaha, and Rhythm Bemidji. We do have to find a new match to stream. Oh no, that would be the fourth slot. Oh, I understand. Yeah, we do have to find a new match to stream because I believe Omaha Moorhead are getting started a bit early, 15 minutes early. Did we get a bit of Duluth Winnipeg action? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. But I mean, it's time for a break. For me, get some water in my lungs. Figure out who our next matchup will be. Hopefully, Duluth Winnipeg. That sounds like a banger with Major 1 grand finalists. But we will be back. Do I even have my break thing up already? Maybe not. But we will be back after this very brief break. I don't know how long. See you soon. Bye.
All I seek to find is a world that's mine. Need a place to hide. Will you free my mind? Following the light of a world that's blind. In your eyes I see there's a place for me. All I seek to find is a world that's mine. Need a place to hide. Will you free my mind? Following the light of a world that's blind. In your eyes I see there's a place for me. save me? Please come and chase me. 'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so I don't hide from myself. Even when broken, I will fight, searching for that place where we collide together. Oh, can you save me? Please come and chase me.
Oh my god.
'Cause I ran from everything I know. Even though I gave all of my love to you, try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure of the light, forcing myself to change so I don't hide from myself. Even when broken, I will fight, searching for that place where we collide together.
So loose. Ooh. Ambrosia team. Yes. It's a group stage, so yeah, it's just a group stage. So this is the third match. Yep. I will count it down in 3, 2. Okay, unmute my mic. It is already unmuted. Hello, guys. Was I unmuted this whole time? Who knows, man? I might have been unmuted this whole time. I might have been talking to the stream this whole time through the chat from the shadow room, but it's okay. I got Zomzoms. I got the goat himself. I mean, he's looking absolutely immaculate. He got the polo and everything. Oh my. Hello, Sauce. Welcome.
I'm so tired right now, but that won't stop me from getting my hands on some MCS action. We got Premier, the best of the bunch, and we got ourselves into the group stage here. We got, I mean, 2 teams that are looking to prove themselves. Is the stream correct? We got Duluth and Winnipeg.
Yep.
So two super strong teams gonna be going at it. Who you got on top, AK? Oh, we're going through the standings first.
Probably Duluth, I think. I mean, it's the standings, it's the schedule, it's all of it in one. Might as well. We don't have two separate ones.
Yeah.
It's perfect. We do have a lot of scores coming in. Still waiting on that last one from the second round. Bemidji got reverse swept Zoms by Katamak, Volt Destroyer, and Messiah in round 1. And now they're playing Hahabu. But well, hopefully they can pull it out. I'm not looking forward to Bryant and Whitlock Zoms. I don't know if you saw the last one, you probably didn't. They are absolutely priming right now. Isolation is in his bag. They're looking good. 6-2 to start the day. We do have that Duluth Atlas team, and to answer your question, I feel like I'd be a fool not to vote for Duluth because it's my franchise. But give me Duluth in 3. Make our day go faster, chill out. Plays already down. So what are you thinking, Uncle?
I'm a huge fan of this Duluth roster, but I also know that Atlas have been doing really well lately against every team. Prozac has been looking different, and not just to split the desk, but I actually do think this Winnipeg team have a very fair chance of pulling this one out. And I've also got Greninja King yapping in my ear, telling me to pick Prozac. So I think I'm gonna go that way. Prozac is gonna carry me to a dub here. He's already scoring 5 seconds off the kickoff. Really good demo on the back line as well, just to leave this net completely open. And yeah, it's gonna be Winnipeg to start off the scoring here early.
That's what you want from Zach. I love that from him. And yeah, Greninja's always yapping. You don't have to listen to him, Tom. He's a fraud. He's a liar. Prozac, the roster move, not the team they spawned with. Got Breaker at the trade window as he goes missing. Stellar maybe could have hit that. I'm kidding. I think I told you that this was Ambrosia's team, right, Zoms? I am so sorry. My brain just did not compute. And we will tell. Do you see a player 6 in this lobby, Zoms, or is it just me?
I do too. Yeah, it's player 6. I was trying to figure out who that was. I believe it's might be Breaker. Yeah.
The reason I'm confused is because the overlay is picking up his Breaker name, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The Rocket League, but Winnipeg starting off pretty solid. As 4 is the longest edge roll I've ever seen. So much space, so much time that's in the net.
Yeah, this first player. I mean, I think Breaker was waiting for the force. He was waiting, and maybe the comms were communicated enough, or maybe they just didn't think Forrest had that in his bag, or for as long and awkward as it was, he kind of made that work. And yeah, Forrest just absolutely styles to get the first goal for their team on Duluth. There's going to be a lot more work to completely pull up the dub, but it's a tie game. About a minute in here. Create some pressure. It's going to be Nico looking to get that one back. It's a nice flick towards the corner. A little bit of a miss, but Hexis is taking control here. A nice double demo kind of coming through here. What is that touch? Psychos it out, and now Fours gets himself a possession. Huge 50-50 into the midfield. Luigi's already up, forcing that play. It's in front of the box. It's dangerous, but Prozac's got it.
He just looks unfazed throughout all of it. It was 0 boost on his goal line. Both teams, I mean, it seems like everybody is showing up today, except a couple of teams at the bottom that are getting something back to back. But hopefully this Winnipeg team can maintain, because they start off the season pretty dang hot with that major grand final Game 7 loss to this Duluth team. These are the major 1 grand finalists, both looking to at least maintain that and get back up there. You do have to play each other though, and try and push their way through it. Will it go to 5? I have a feeling it might, but I'm really hoping for this week. When do I ever get what I want? Never.
Yeah, unfortunately, every time you need the games to go fast in Rocket League, it seems they take as much time as they bloody can. Prozac looking for a nice sidewall. Can't quite find it as he's completely run out of boost. Nico's got a nice clear here over to the sidewall for himself, but Forrest is already on it. Hexy in the corners looking for the shot right off the pass, and it's going to be good enough. The defender's too awkward, and Forrest capitalizes. Just tap it in. And, yeah, and Hexy's name just changed right before my eyes. What was that?
What? Yeah, I don't know if it's them.
What is
It's
happening?
Rocket League. It's something in the water, I'm sure.
Something's happening. Now he's called LSF. I don't know what's happening.
I see Hexy.
What? I don't know what is happening anymore. Rocket League isn't losing its damn mind, but it's okay. We play on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Steam weirdness. But Forza seeming like he's showing up big for his team in this game one. First couple of minutes of the day. They did win their first one, I believe. I don't know if I put that score in. So I can find it and take a look. But Prozac answers back immediately. Forza and Prozac going bar for bar right now. Beautiful touch. He just squeezes it in. Forza does not read the touch. And it's tied.
I don't even know if it was the matter of can't reading. It's the matter of he can't get to it. That ball was spiked down just hard enough to where only Prozac could get back to it, and he's got the double tap. Top bins, mind you. Oh my, huge reset from Nico, showing him that, you know, Prozac's not the only one with fireworks on this squad. Nico's got it just as well. That ball on the downward trend, it's hard to get that huge pop, but Luigi even waiting for it on the backboard can't catch up to it because the scoop is perfect. And that's going to be the lead right back in the way for Winnipeg. And my God, that was a ginormous scoop at the perfect time. Can he do it again? Wait, he's already got the reset. He's doing back-to-back. Defenders left helpless on the goal line. And yeah, this time it's a ceiling shot.
I mean, I love that from Nico. It works once, try it again, see what happens. This time the goalies get a touch on it, but not enough. He heard us talking about Prozac, but says, hey, I'm the man on this team as well. They draft him? Yeah, it was a drafted team. Stellar, Nico, and Prozac. I might have just lied, I don't know. It's been so long ago, it's okay. But on the other side of that coin, Fool is faking with a backflip. Maybe still on the air, has boost. Maybe did to get the reset. No, he did not. But before I rudely interrupted myself, Zoms, I was gonna say, shout out Nico, because I have tuned into some of his Twitch streams. He does post in that promo channel sometimes. It seems like he's just a have fun kind of guy. He do be losing a few games, I can't lie, but it seems like he's having a blast the entire time. Be streaming, he has his cam on. I don't know why he doesn't have his cam on now. Shout out him.
Shout out indeed, but Winnipeg are just looking to kind of hold on their 2-goal lead. It's a nice down on the back for Forrest. Now Hex is going to get an opportunity here, looking for the reset, but Nico's not going to let that happen. Now Forrest trying to just keep the possession, passing off the sidewall for Luigi. Looking more for Luigi. Last time we saw these two teams play in that grand finals, it was Luigi making a lot, just a huge difference for his salary. This time Hexy's going to be shutting me up and making a fantastic solo play. Nico's clear has just gone a little wide, and just had a fantastic demo on the back line. Hexy gets the beat out on the last man who's challenging him, and it's just going to tap it in to make this a 1-goal game yet again. But I'm looking at Luigi. We know what he's capable of. We saw him dominate Challenger last season, and we've seen him outperform his salary this season as well. Has been an absolute monster on his team. But so far, I mean, it's only game one, still maybe locking in a little bit, adjusting to this new opponent. But he's been a little bit more quiet than I'm used to. Looking to see him get a little bit more active. But look at this shot from Prozac in top right. My God, that's a clip if I've ever seen one. He's got the first touch, and he's got the breezy. It could not have been better. Oh my God, I don't even know what flick that is, but it's disgusting.
Yeah, and Winnipeg is feeling themselves now. Their shots have all been pretty dang good. And look at his face. He's just completely unfazed, just staring directly into this camera. Nothing at all. Yesterday, on Rising Star Day, on Challenger Day, we saw players just hyping it up. There were teddy bears. There was so much chaos happening everywhere. But this guy just, I do this every day on the regular as the clock is ticking down. There's no point in saying if. Duluth has no chance. They might score one here to end the game. They won't even get that. Game one will go the way. The Winnipeg Atlas and Water Stall for a 2-7 team on the regular season.
That is, I mean, if you show up during the majors, doesn't matter.
Nope.
It honestly, sadly, especially in Premier, if you can play well during the major, you are confident enough to just literally not even show up for the rest of the season. You just play the majors. You can qual pretty easily. And it seems like that's what they do. I don't have any other words except that. I mean, they just dominate, and man, they are just going crazy. I mean, so far, I mean, it seems like Hexy's replacing his controller, so maybe having some technical difficulties on their end. But you know, it's going to take a lot to shut down this Winnipeg team that are looking on fire, especially Prozac and Nico. I mean, especially Prozac. I'm just going to be honest. Prozac is looking disgusting. Looks like he can really right no wrongs. Nico is doing disgusting as well. And is that Stellar? Can we confirm that's Stellar?
No, that is Breaker.
Oh, Breaker. Okay.
They dropped Stellar. They said, you're bad, buddy. Get out of here.
They picked up Breaker. I could not tell you because I don't think I've ever seen them play a regular season match. I don't think I've seen them play once. So to see them with Breaker now, I mean, clearly something's clicking very, very, very hard because I don't know. The rotations seem very perfect, and they don't seem to have many gaps in their defense. The few times that Duluth were scoring, though, AK, is when they were getting those backline demos. It happened to, like, maybe 2 or 3 times that game where the last man was just fully off the map, and then it's basically a tap-in.
Yeah, I mean, well said. Everything you said, I completely and utterly agree with. They are you show up for Major Day. That's all that matters. They could do that online. If they recreate that online, then I don't know who is beating this team. But we have seen gaps. That aggressive game, that physicality coming out from Duluth. Maybe that's where they find success. Maybe, you know what? I'm upset at Hexy. Like, where's the content brain? How are you not unboxing your new controller on stream if he is unboxing it, unless it's just sitting somewhere? In which case, why were you not playing with it at the beginning? But maybe the new controller buff, maybe something. I feel like everybody gets the new controller debuff the first couple days. No,
I completely agree. When the sticks are still like, they don't feel correct because they aren't loose. Like I understand, but apparently it's the buff that Hexy is gonna need. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, a new controller with a little bit of the sticks being stick or stiff, it's gonna be better than a controller that's literally broken. So I mean, I guess in a way it could be an upgrade. I mean, it might not be perfect. Back, but restarting game. Okay. Are we not calling a timeout for this? Okay.
Unofficial timeout. They gotta shut him down. They had too many cool shots on the head. They said, yeah, we gotta cool them off a little. They're a little too hot.
Tactical restart from Duluth here. I don't think they're actually doing that. I think they're genuinely just trying to fix their problems. But it might have that side effect of kind of cooling down Winnipeg a little bit, which, you know, could pay off big time, AK.
I mean, yeah, but then it could also be like, you know, Zoms, you've seen me get clipped on more often than I'd like to admit, and like, you know, I swear, Zoms, it's always my controller is. You know, maybe if I changed it, we would have had some. Maybe that's like that cope right here. So hopefully, I don't know. Maybe they get something from the cope.
I mean, that is some good cope, to be fair. There might not be better cope than completely changing your entire controller. That's more cope than changing presets. Like, that is honestly, it's real life changing preset. Honestly, sometimes you need that though.
Sometimes you do need that. Hopefully Duluth can do something about it. The infield ball's gonna come through. Luigi shot high. Prozac goes missing, but Luigi shot just wide. The offensive pressure is still on. Hexy maybe going for the double. Not gonna come out. I thought Nico was gonna ogle that. I don't know what that time was, but Winnipeg does get away with that from an early chaotic start. Songs.
Prozac is somehow turning this ball around. It looked absolutely impossible, but he's already got it his way. Hexy does go missing. Nico barely going to get blocked up by Luigi right there. Huge pinch. Oh my gosh. Breaker's trying to put one towards net. Looking for the sidewall. It's Prozac, but he's shut down by Hexy. That net was open, but oh no way! Luigi, for the second time this game, has missed an open net.
No,
and
man, it's okay.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but you gotta put those chances on frame, especially against a team like this Winnipeg team, who aren't missing their open nets, who aren't letting their chances slip, who are taking every single opportunity they are given and making it perfect. Forrest gets absolutely faked out, and Luigi on the back line trying what he can, but the pinch is slotted bottom left corner. It's perfect. Prozac's on another level.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, like, there's not much you could do, but you can just score your opportunities, and maybe that other opportunity doesn't happen, but they are feeling themselves. This Winnipeg team, everything they do is going right, and even when they don't do anything, things are still going their way, as Luigi is missing the open nets. still a lot of time on this quad, still a lot of time in this series and this day. They're coming off a win, so they're not warm. You can't use the cold excuse for them. It's actually might have something here. No, it just gets a 50. Like shuts it down. Luigi with time goes high, fakes it out. Gets one with the fake and gets a beat out as well. Infield pass, no, Prozac is ready. It was calculated stops.
Yeah, honestly, slight misplay, but honestly makes the best of it. Almost a perfect shot. Luigi, no way again! Has almost the whole net to shoot at. But fires it straight into the defender. It is just so shocking to see because this is a Luigi that we know has been absolutely dominant. He does not make these mistakes every day. This is not his day. And you can't just discredit Luigi. He's not the only one making mistakes. Like even on that counterattack from before, Hexy did have an open net to shoot on, but we should stop looking at that now. Look at the orange one, or sorry, look at the blue one as Prozac is assaulting both the corners. Now it's Nico to flick this one mid. First, oh my God, for Breaker, who's pre-jumping in the mid. He's got the slot in that same corner that Prozac slotted it before. It is excellence right now whenever this Winnipeg team is on offense. Their defense is obviously a little bit shaky, but their offense, they're just not missing their chances.
Yeah, I mean, they're so cool. They're so calm. They're so collected. Even on defense, yeah, they're missing. But there's so many half opportunities where the opportunity just gets killed because the Winnipeg player just takes his time and shuts it down. Even that is an end.
Surely, no way. No. Give me out. It's incredible, AK. What are we watching?
It might be time to sum out Luigi. He is full throwing right now. I can't lie. It's actually, he might be a paid off actor. I don't know what I'm watching. Oh my God. I mean, it's a run.
That one might have been unshootable. That one might have been, the defender might have been too close. Oh my God, the send double, looking for the craziest high angle shot right there. Hexy's going to be getting bullied off this ball. Breaker looking to make his mark by passing this one mid to Nico. Another midfield pass, but it's just barely behind Prozac. An ambitious play, but despite it being so ambitious, it was really not that, threatening defensively because Prozac can just dribble it back and now give his team time. Now Prozac's going to have an opportunity here. Despite only have 20 boosts, he can get to the ceiling with this, maybe get the reset, get the dunk, or fake. Luigi's got the cut.
Yeah, I mean, they just look so dangerous every time they even touch the blue half. Every single time. Sexy just has so much confidence, just let that go for some reason. One-on-one, reset gonna come out into the ground as the offense is still continuing as a triple commit pretty much to all just bounce into that corner. And I do see LSF now on that name. Maybe the name change helps them out. They got the name change, they got the controller change, they got the card change, I think too, right? Hexy started off on a Octane, I'm pretty sure. So all the cope getting locked in.
Yeah,
That touch by Breaker, not great. Maybe something here going to come out last seconds of this game. I mean, they have so much momentum. Winnipeg does.
I can't even lie. It's just Hexy for me now. If Rocket League's just broken. Rocket League is just broken. But a nice stop here from Hexy. Now looking to outplay one, but Force is actually gonna have a nice cut there. It was a little bit of a drop by Hexy, but not gonna be punished. Luigi playing the ball. It's just off the post, and I think Prozac made a big mistake right there. Maybe another. Oh my God, he's still up though. Does he have to save? Not quite. Force is gonna finally take advantage of the extremely shaky Winnipeg defense, and they just deserve to get scored on here. If this wasn't a goal, I don't know what I would have, how I would have reacted. It just, thankfully, that one for Duluth gets through, and Force is able to score. Oh man, there was a lot of mistakes right there. Winnipeg need to clean up their defense, if I'm honest. They are looking very shaky on defense. Now, when it gets to offense, they look absolutely beautiful. They just look unstoppable. But, Rocket League.
As you said,
dude, you can only play so much Rocket League on the offensive half, but the time that they're there, it's just perfect. Prozac gets I think it's the mock tough, and then just absolutely dunks and doubles off the ground. And it's just instantly a goal. Prozac's solo efforts have just been perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I think because all the opportunities were being missed by Luigi and this Duluth team that we haven't really been talking about at the beginning of the game. But yeah, that defense has been really, really shaky. But it won't matter because their offense is making up for it, as is Duluth's offense. So thank you, Duluth. Shout out to them. But now they need to reverse sweep. We've seen one on stream today already. So it's definitely it's the trend today. So it can happen, but playing like this, you got to hit the ball at the net sometimes, you know?
Yeah, well, the good thing for Duluth is most of the mistakes are really simple to clean up, you know? There isn't anything that too crazy that they need to change. They just need to put the opportunities home, and that's got to be the easiest part, you know? You're getting all these beautiful chances. You got to, finish the job. You just got to put that last goal home, and that's the easiest part, AK, at least in my opinion. You just got to tap it in sometimes. And sometimes, like, we're saying they're open nets, but there's still a defender in net. Yes, but there are definitely parts of those nets that if you just kind of place it a little bit, there's nothing the defender can do. I mean, they didn't take their chances, cool down a little bit. I don't know if they're getting nervous. I don't exactly know what they're feeling right now, but they need to lock in on those opportunities that are being given. Because, I mean, like we've said, Winnipeg and their defense has been shaky. But the thing is, they're not going to make the same mistake over and over and over. At least you wouldn't expect a premier team. So if those opportunities all of a sudden start drying up and you don't get those free chances anymore on offense, it's going to be a whole lot harder when you finally do get on offense. You have to actually make an outplay instead of just tapping. Maybe I'll be proven wrong here as we hop into game number 3.
I mean, yeah, you're exactly right. There's significant parts of the net that are open. So even if there's a defender there, if the defender is super awkward, which they have been in all of those go open net, it's you just got to have the confidence to just take your time, fake him, 50 him, do something that we expect you to do in this tier, at this level. So far, game 1, I mean, not bad. Starting off pretty offensive, decent pressure. We've been in this orange half the entire time. As long as you can do that, you can put enough reps on the goal line. Why do I even bother speaking?
For as much time as we spent in that orange half, it's just instantly a counterattack from Prozac from his own corner, just dribbles it by. And, for as far back as Prozac started, there was only one defender he had to beat, and it was in the midfield. Both, I believe that was Luigi and Fours, were kind of stuck in the corner, stealing boost or getting bumped or whatever. Either way, Hexy gets outplayed in the midfield, and it's just a tap-in from there on out, but that's not a tap-in. It's a wonderful pass and shot. First, I mean, this is excellent pass off the ceiling, and Nico's just going to slot it. 3 defenders in net, nothing they can do.
I mean, the comms, the trust, the follow-ups, it's just all there. And you got the peaks on the side as well sometimes, but that was an excellent team play from Breaker and Nico. Not much the defense can do. I mean, they can put a hand up on the backboard maybe, but that's about it, as now they're under pressure again. And I talked about the first 45 seconds we were in the orange half the entire time, and 15 seconds later with the 2 goals out. This is Rocket League. This is that game. If you don't defend, you will lose. I know, I am Shakespeare's almost. I know what I'm talking about. As Prozac, decent 50, not bad. Breaker. The greatest touch is actually going for the sidewall. Reed will get it to himself. Already player on the backboard is waiting on him. The 50th and going to come out. The shot is high, but there's a follow-up on the backboard. Luigi gets beat out. Bump on 4s as well. But it's just, they're just playing with such confidence. They don't look phased at all. Even when they're making infinite mistakes on defense like that one. I thought they were going to save it. I can't lie.
I really did too. May I say something? You said if you don't play defense, you lose. Can I just say that? I mean, this Winnipeg team hasn't played any defense all series long, and they've been winning. Okay.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Cases, if both they have just been strictly offense. Their defense has been so bad, but it just doesn't matter because when they get turning, when they get to the offense, it is almost a goal every time. It feels like another pass, another 50. Nico making the best of what he can. Now Prozac's going to get a free touch here up the wall. A little bit of miscommunication. In fact, they both are so greedy for the ball. They just both want to make the play. Now Nico finally get an opportunity to break free. It's actually just going to leave it for Prozac, who gets a nice 50. Nico still there. Double tap in front of the net. Luigi gets a decent tap to keep, the offense at bay for a second. Prozac goes all the way back for boost and just immediately comes barreling back in off the ceiling. He's got to play looking for the double tap. He's got it, but it's off the mark. And this is going to be a counterattack for Luigi now.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Zoms. The statements may have a fatal flaw in it, being this Winnipeg team is winning, but like also I did not take into account all the open net misses that have happened. Because if those don't happen, we're looking at a different series. Maybe it's a tied series because I mean the offense still went so good. I think Winnipeg would have had at least a game, but there's that one game where it was like full back-to-back open net misses. It's like, all right, fair enough. You still want to win. Because now Nico will bring it out. Duluth able to keep the gap within 1 for now. But you're right. They're looking greedy. They're looking confident. They want the ball. This Winnipeg team because they've been hitting everything they've gone for. These 50 Prozac will have boost. Takes to the sidewall. Just gives it away. But Nico's already on that. Will get beat out by Hexy. Side flip gonna come out. Was that a fake attempt? I don't know. I'm not a prem player. What do I know? That looked like a time, didn't it?
It's just impossible to tell. It's just impossible to tell. I mean, they're making so many mistakes and so many outplays. Oh my gosh, it's going to go straight in. A nice 50-50 on the sidewall for Hexy. He just plays the ball confidently. And yeah, Nico flips. And yeah, that's a bad angle, not covering the net at all. That one's just going to pinch straight in. A little bit deserved, but I mean, that's what you got to do. Duluth are hanging in there. And despite, you know, this insane, oh no, despite the offense being so good, they are finding their chances finally. They're starting to break down that really weak defense of Winnipeg, but I mean, they're just going to get their opportunities sometimes, and if it's off the kickoff, it's going to sting that much more, especially with 1:30 left in this game, AK. I mean, that could be the game winner.
I mean, it took them 2.5 minutes to equalize, and then they threw it away in 2 seconds because of a bad kickoff. It's not a great feeling, but maybe something there. No, we have seen them score 2, which is not, you know, something we have seen much. At least they're not missing all the way. Another game we might have seen that kickoff go wide. No way.
Wow.
What do you even say to that, Zoms?
It just might be GG. Hexy not ready for just the long shot. He turns up field as last and can't reach it. It's just in. And I think that's been a big downfall, is not only have they been lacking a little bit when it comes to the shooting, they have not been respecting this Winnipeg offense much at all. They are kind of just letting these opportunities happen sometimes. They aren't trying to aggress the play quick enough, or sometimes, you know, have that more passive third. And it's been both scenarios where they've been getting burned on. Hexy is really making it happen, though. Hexy, absolutely beautiful play. This is very reminiscent of game number 1. Same situation, down 2, and Hexy has a beautiful outplay to, you know, close that lead. At least 1. 50 seconds on the clock. Same situation they were in before, but you got less time. Can they figure it out?
I mean, if Duluth come back now, that is Hexy's Thanos moment to fly, and I'll do it myself. They gotta be careful in these defensive commits. Space out a little bit. Don't drive too far forward that you're getting touches like that. And now just in front of your net. Luigi has to be careful. Beautiful touch. 30 seconds. Goes missing here. Back pass gonna come out. Prozac to the corner to play the shot himself. He'll have it, but it's not in. And Hexy able to get back to it. 20 seconds. I mean, it's still within 1. That is what you want to see if you're a Duluth fan. It's a decent touch. Nico just commits to it. No boost. Not great, but he's able to just get something on it. That's Duluth. Now he's just pushing and pushing, but a beautiful 50 by Prozac. The clock is going to die. You're going to be on this corner. We might even concede. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. I lied. 4 sweet set shot.
Wow. No way. No. It's not over yet. 4's an excellent play. No second man, but Zach is going to get there first. It's going to be an open double. All they got to do is kill it in its series. It's a sweep, but the other way around, what you predicted, AK. What a series. A little bit unexpected, but it's going to be Winnipeg to absolutely stomp out the lights for Duluth. What an absolutely insane kind of turn of events and series right there. Oh my gosh, that last play, 4's, it looked perfect, AK. It actually looked perfect. Chalk it up to a little bit of bad luck. Chalk it up to maybe, you know, not enough faith from the second man, maybe not playing close enough. Either way, it's over, you know. GG's. Winnipeg hold on. And honestly, I was about to credit Winnipeg for playing excellent defense for the last, you know, couple, even though it was only 40 seconds, they really held on. But, man, it does not matter. Duluth gets shut out. I mean, yeah, it honestly was just an absolute confidence diff, in my opinion. I don't know what else to say, AK. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I feel full force. That was a beautiful shot to try and ice the game. It was so close, but so far. But well played to the Winnipeg Atlas, looking absolutely supreme. Is that their third sweep of the day? I think it is.
They've
The
not lost a game.
second.
Are they 9 and
It's the
0?
second. No, that's the second. 6-0 so far. They've only played 2. I think they had a break in between. Yeah, they did. So they were iced. They didn't play the second round while everybody else was playing.
So
So
if
that
anything,
is,
they were the ones that weren't warmed up, and they
yeah,
still went crazy.
yep.
That's insane. They played absolutely fantastic. I wow.
Because do
Can't
have
even hate.
more score reports coming in, Zoms. The Bemidji downfall carrying on, and the Brainerd victory
Wow.
uptick. I did not. I mean, we all called that they were a good team at the beginning of the season, and then they started doing bad, and then we were like, yeah, all of them were washed. But Brainerd is looking absolutely primed. Like now they're 3-0, 9-3 in games on the day. I mean, they're
It could
guaranteed.
be an isolation diff. It could be an isolation diff. Now I'm thinking about it.
It could
I don't
be.
know, but either way, yeah. When it matters, when it counts, that is the Bryant we were waiting to see. The best player in MCS right now, showing up for his team. Yeah, I didn't watch him at all, but you said him and Whitlock were looking like Shaq and Kobe.
I mean,
In
as was ISO.
isolation,
Not to you don't discredit him at all. They were looking genuinely like a really good team. Brian was looking
just
so composed. I haven't seen shades like that in a long time. So maybe he's actually been playing the game. Probably not. He's probably on deadlock right now.
I think he has 10 hours past 2.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
despite that, it seems he's playing his best when it matters. It even can be a sign of everyone else is maybe feeling even if they're not technically like super nervous, you can still feel it and be affected by it. But Bryant has done this so many times on bigger and better stages. He's not nervous at all. He's just gonna hop in, play his game. Whitlock as well, ISO as well. They have all been here before. They're going to be confident swinging in. I'm going to be interested. Of course, I'm going to be a Miracles diehard. I'm excited to see how they played against the Jungle. Going to see if that score report get in. Buffalo taking down Moorhead as well. Man, there are some really good matches. Moorhead are just not having a good day. Man,
I feel like we streamed Miracle's Jungle. I might be going a little old and senile, but I feel
I
like
thought you
I
said
definitely streamed that one.
I thought you said they played Bemidji and they reverse swept them.
That is what happened. Yep, you're right.
Okay.
Who did Fusion
Same
Base
colors.
stream then?
Yeah, same colors. I am
This
curious
is the
to
one I
to
watched.
see how that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's one.
I am
Yeah, but we do
curious
have
to
a
see how
lot
that.
coming in. Omaha beating Moorhead 3-1. Moorhead 0-3 for the day. Not a great start. I think they played Duluth in their last match, and they have to win to even have a hope of not being bottom. Because 8 teams get out of this bracket. 8 teams out of 10. Not hard at all, but if you're bottom of your group, you do not make it to playoffs. And your land chances are very, very slim.
Very low. Yeah, Moorhead have to win, and I think Ballers have to lose. That is their win con.
Yeah, because they're so far behind in game diff. Yeah. I mean, Moorhead's play Alice, so
I think technically, if Duluth also gets if they sweep Duluth, they also might overtake them. Yeah, they'll overtake Duluth if they sweep. I think. Just barely.
Yeah, I think from round 3, I think that Jungle Miracles team matchup is the only one we are waiting on. So let's do a little friendless check.
Oh, so Moorhead have 2 win cons right here. Moorhead have 2 win cons.
Okay.
They either they need to win, however, and Maulers need to get swept, or they just sweep Duluth. So either way, Moorhead have to win. It's a must win. It's just if you don't sweep, you need Maulers to get swept. And with how Atlas were just playing, and the fact they're 6-0 on the day already, it is not a crazy call to make, especially because Maulers have already been swept today by Buffalo. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's going to be interesting.
What do you want to see? Oh, I think Sean DC is typing. We might be getting that last report from round 3. What are you looking to see? Chicago wins 3-1 against Minneapolis. Minneapolis were looking supreme in their first series of the day, but maybe that break affected them. So we do have a full set of 3 rounds reported. Who are you looking in this round for? Honestly, we can switch it up if you don't want to stream jungle Bemidji. You can change it up.
I do think we should do something in Group A because it's just a little bit closer. Brainerd don't even play this round, and they've basically secured themselves. And every single one of these teams, I believe, is within striking distance. I think.
Okay, this one is
Maybe
being
not
rescheduled
Bemidji.
apparently. So
Bemidji
maybe
might.
not that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That helps the decision a little bit. Then let's probably. I mean, of course, I want to stream Miracles, but the fact that we won't know the result of the group makes it a little bit less enticing. You know what I mean? So maybe we jump over back to Group B and watch this Moorhead team, because they have to sweep or win. So it's some content for Moorhead. I think that's what we do.
I bet at Duluth at Moorhead. Should I have music going?
Should be excited. Be excited.
Practically. In other news, Zoms, I don't know how much you care. There is a World Cup stadium in Denver, right?
Maybe.
I feel like I've heard about this, but anyway, I mean, I don't know if you care, but Norway is, well, they were beating England, and England tied it up, so it's tied 1-1, looking prime. Who will advance to the semifinals? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm kind of a larper when it comes to the World Cup. I can't lie. I'll like see someone sharing their screen and I like act like I know what's going on. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. It is still really fun to watch though. I wish you were like around last night, AK. They had the McGregor fight. His comeback. I was watching it. I'm not gonna leak anything. It was interesting. I was watching the fight before too, like the couple of the pre-rounds. Oh my gosh, some were brutal. But I really am not too into UFC until kind of recently. But it's pretty fun to watch people just absolutely just try their absolute hardest to absolutely annihilate the other person. It's absolutely terrible to say, but it is pretty interesting. Sometimes they have some. I don't know. The fights did not look fair. If I'm honest, there was this. I don't even know his name, but he was just massive, dude. No hope. I gotta look that up, actually.
Yeah, UFC one of those things that I'm not gonna go out of my way looking for, but if it's on, I'll sit down and watch it. But Zoms, we may have a bit of a problem. I believe I think the players, but it seems like both Stewie and Forza are in a private match. So I think they got started early because I think they were trying to go to work.
Okay, that's okay.
So I don't even. Can we get Prozac in? Maybe. Did they start? I mean, I think at this point we can't be choosers. We got to be beggars and see if we can get somebody in.
Burger fight might be tonight.
Hey, honestly, a part of me genuinely hopes they all started early. I do not care. I hope so. We will take the break. Go find us some food.
Yeah.
I actually got to go out to get some food, so it might be Culver's type of day.
Is this not the last round, or do we have more for today?
We have one more round after this one. As Prozac did add me back. If I can even find his name, I could try and invite him to see if he wants to play. Yeah, I think we can get Duluth. We can get Duluth back-to-back on stream against the Maulers.
Yep.
On the stream and game.
We are figuring it out.
The Bloomington?
I don't know.
Don't look like we do have it figured out there, guys. We do have the Winnipeg Atlas against Bloomington Maulers. Will Winnipeg continue peeking absolutely out of their minds? Hopefully, maybe we even get some more camp from them. Probably not, but you can hope and you can pray. Why is his name Jonah Big Guy Fletcher? I don't know.
I did notice that. I don't know why. But it is.
Zach, it's Fletcher, it's Jonah, like yeah.
Nothing we can get out here.
We'll take it all. Around me, familiar faces on my faces. Does it look like the players are in for the Winnipeg Hours? Therefore, he's back to Prozac. What?
You want to do an early prediction for this, or
Sure, I bet.
who are you feeling for here? I
well-
know I think I'm laying my bet. I think I'm in the same boat as before. So
I feel like I have to jump on the bandwagon now. Like I predicted against the last time. Like they literally did the exact opposite. But then again, everybody has been doing the opposite of what I've been saying. So if I predict them to win, they will be losing. I want you to know that.
gotta be more content though for Bloomington.
What is dead about the link? Children are having trouble doing the cam link. Right again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop back on the bandwagon, and if they lose, it happens to the best of us.
Wasn't meant to be.
I'm sorry.
Wasn't meant to be. You could be the curse. That would be pretty funny though. I just don't think Bloomington are going to take them down. I don't know. I don't know. Atlas just looked, Winnipeg just looked so dominant in that last series against, I believe, the number 1 seeded team or number 2 seeded team, one of the other. Either way, a top team all season long in Duluth. Taking them down in 3 is very impressive. And just looking at the score reports from today, they haven't lost a game, while Bloomington have been kind of having their ups and downs. So just going off of what we've seen today, I think you just have to vote for Winnipeg. Now, of course, now that we've both voted for them, they are just screwed. Bloomington are about to score.
It's over.
Bloomington are about to go crazy. Okay, they are about to do something we've never seen. Anyways,
Do you see that?
I'm excited.
Score reports ups.
No, I did not. What happened?
I'm gonna let you react live.
I'm excited for this now. What?
Wow.
Where are you posting this? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, no, it's in the Premier Score Report. I did not post anything. That's not me.
Let me go there.
But we know exactly who the 4 teams coming out of Group B are. You know.
Rest in peace, bro. They only played 1 game. They lost it probably pretty badly, and Moorhead just forfeited the rest of it. They had to go to work, unfortunately.
They did.
I'm so sorry if that was a trigger word for everyone here. But, rest in peace, Moorhead. Rest in peace, the Big Stew. Happy to have you on production for the rest of the season, boss. But, okay. But, no, that is very unfortunate. And I think they still technically in the running, so I think they still can, but I think there's a couple teams under them that are for sure going to overtake them. One of them being Atlas, one of them being the Miracles, and I think in Victory are also looking extremely good. So those 3 teams under the Moorheads, directly under, are looking outstanding. I think the Buffalo are going to have a tougher time falling their way out, but Atlas, Miracles, and Victory, if they keep going how they have, all 3 of those have been top of the group teams today. Will they continue to plow their way through? I think there's a good chance, AK. I think Moorhead might go down with the ship here, and this is just going to show how important a major like this is in the late versions of the season. Things are getting really scary for them.
I mean, this is where the standings stand at this moment.
Oh, and because they qual, they're going to get a bunch of points. They might already have overtaken them.
Yeah, so I was going to say, as Norway has scored, it looks like, for those who care anyway, but it just getting out of the group equals 9 points. So Brainerd Victory have already guaranteed themselves above Moorhead at least.
Atlas. So that's 2 teams. It's only the Miracles then.
Yeah, because the Miracles are in that other group, right? So they haven't guaranteed.
And I think, hold on. Yet. Miracles are close to the top though right now. I'm fairly sure. Let me.
No. They're 1-1, and they're next to Bemidji. I think they play.
Okay.
No, No, they beat them already. I mean, they beat them in the head-to-head. So any ties, Miracles wins over Bemidji. So if that happens, that would be Miracles, Victory, and Atlas above Moorhead. I mean that.
How are Buffalo doing? Do they have a chance?
I mean, they have a chance because they are alive. So Buffalo just has to win 1 match in the bracket. They have to win their quarterfinal match, and then they make land.
Wow.
No, actually, sorry, I shouldn't say make land because it gets spooky at that point. There's other teams and weirdness, but they definitely finish above Moorhead. But Moorhead is guaranteed bottom 2 if Miracles make it through the group.
I think they're almost guaranteed as well. I think they're almost guaranteed. Wow. I don't think they are guaranteed, but they're close to being guaranteed. I think the Miracles have a very good shot of making it through. Yeah, kicking Moorhead from 6 to bottom 2, potentially 9 or 10. That is AK tragic. That their season might come to a close because just simply because of a bad day. And the crazy thing about Moorhead, they're tied for the best regular season record at 6-3. They have all of their points. They literally have, I believe, all of their points from the regular season, also bombing out a Major 1 and now bombing out a Major 2. It's the worst possible scenario for Moorhead.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. That is.
To get 0 points out of 2 majors, I mean, it's a season killer. Anyways, AK.
Yeah, I'm trying to
We're getting closer and closer to the matches here. I believe the players are all in the lobby. Yep, they're all ready to go. I think we might be missing a player though. Oh no, he's just sitting there waiting. Zaith is not trying to wait. And now they're hopping in. Bloomington are filling into their lobby. We got Zaith. We got Trickster. We got Garrett P. And the blue team is not even here. Okay. Prozac is just not joining the lobby. We might need to restart.
We will.
Do we just restart? It looks like they're just playing on. I don't know.
Restart, bro. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we'll restart.
I want to deal with some stuff later. It's okay.
That's kind of funny.
So match admin is enabled. I'm literally looking at it, so I don't know why I didn't have it. Did I get kicked from the lobby? Some weird thing with the Rocket League?
Yeah, maybe I was host or something. I didn't realize if I was.
No, I
think I am.
I just still in a party, but it's like weird.
Are you in a game? I just rejoined and it was just Zaith kicking on the ball around alone.
I'm in a lobby now, so like you just gotta get him to leave.
I keep joining off you, and Zaith is literally just stat padding alone in a lobby. I am not even joking.
I mean, I can just leave and like make the name a little different. I guess that's what I have to do.
I'm just telling him to leave the lobby.
Yeah, I guess still have to make the name a little weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. We will get through it together, guys. This is Rocket League.
All right, we're getting back into it. So sorry for the delay, everyone. Everyone can blame Prozac. Everyone, ping Prozac in general. All right, don't actually.
Yes, do that. What he said. I agree.
Okay.
Full vouch this message.
Not during the series. Not during the series.
I mean, if he's looking at Discord during the series, that's on him. I can't lie. It's fine.
Listen, if you're not on Do Not Disturb, you getting spammed. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to Prozac though for being the only one with a cam on in this entire lobby, which is extremely disappointing. It was tricky.
Yeah,
He's so
weren't they
fine.
asking for the cameras?
That was just Prozac.
Oh.
Yep. And then the players are in. They keep. Actually, they just join and go. Please don't get the match started again, bruh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is Rocket League.
That guy's like tabbed out on the scoreboard now. I don't know if you see that. What is happening? Rocket League is full of bugs. It is what it is, but we're going to get kicked off here with our new game. Actually, game 1 now. And although it had a little bit of a rocky start, let's not let that sway us. Let's get straight into things. Prozac looking for the double tap. Can't quite find it as Tricky and Garrett P kind of go colliding across to get that ball clear. Nathan's going to have an opportunity here to collect the ball, but gets instantly challenged. Now Prozac does go missing as he's coming in a little hot. Going to be Breaker to rip this ball down. It's off the backboard. It might be a free shot, but Garrett P's got it clear. AK has apparently died. I do not hear him anymore, but we're just going to keep on going.
You know, I'm alive.
We're
I'm just reading. Yeah. But we're back. This is our 4th series of the day, I want to say. Maybe one more, I think. Group B, I mean, there's not much drama. I guess drama in terms of, like, who finishes where, so then they get less easier opponents and all that good stuff, but I don't think anybody cares about that, so as long as they make it through, which all the teams in Group B already have, we'll ahead unfortunately say goodbye to them for the major. We will find out if they make LAN, depending on what Minneapolis does, I think, and then we'll go from there, because Omaha is still technically below them, so like Omaha and Minneapolis basically decide Moorhead's fate. Moorhead have to lose in round 1 next week, and Minneapolis have to not make it through the group this week for them to stand a chance. A lot of have-tos, Zums.
Indeed, a lot of have-tos, but you know, before we start exploring that option, we do have to see how this group plays out. Nico's going to get at least a nice touch over here to the side while Prozac's going to look for the double tap. Can't quite find it as it's a little bit wide. A big team bump from Prozac to give Bloomington an opportunity here on offense. Double tap into the midfield. Oh, it's a big miss as well, and an own goal. Wow, just absolutely incredible. That is brutal. You know, that is absolutely brutal. Breaker goes missing the first time, and then I think that was probably in. That was already in. You can't blame him for own goal on that. I thought maybe there was a chance that was wide, but you can't really get too mad about that one. The first miss, yeah. Definitely a mistake that needs to be cleaned up. But once again, it's kind of feeling similar. The defense is just so shaky. They're having so many double commits, so many just literally bumping each other off the ball. It almost sometimes seems like they're not talking. They're just playing. And they all kind of want to go for clips. They all want to be the guy to make the difference. They all want to make the play. Sometimes it works, as we've seen today.
Yeah, it does. And sometimes it doesn't, but Breaker still player 6 for some reason. As Prozac is no longer Zach and no longer what was the name? Something. Charlotte. I don't remember something. He had 15 million names. Jonas something. But he goes for the double. Does get it. Almost Nico shut down by Zav. Bloomington looking pretty good rotation wise. Following each other, touches up, backing each other up, and they might get a goal out of it. Beautiful 50 by Zav, and Tricky is right there to double their advantage. Is this how you want to go for a team that's, I mean, only 2 series recorded so far, 1-1 on the day. I mean, they lost to Duluth in 4. I guess that's something, but they beat Moorhead. They lost to Buffalo. Am I lying about them losing to Duluth? I swear I saw that match report. Ignore me. That did not happen. But Winnipeg won't care about any of that, as they need to respond immediately the way they were playing last game. Play against a more structured team and your defensive woes get exploited. What a surprise. Almost Nico gets something. Beautiful persistence from him. On this occasion, not going to go through as Tricky brings it out. Breaker has to be careful, leaves it out for Nico. Minute 30 on the clock. Garrett with a big pre-jump. Subbing up. Not subbing up. Garrett, a Prem player now. We haven't even spoken about that. Got bumped up by the DA for his excellent performances every time he subbed up to the higher tier. And I think he wanted to play with Zath and with Tricky. And maybe they had something there as Garrett will get that assist. Zath slots it into an open net. Nico commits to the boost, misses it the first step, turns around for the second time, Zoms, and it's 3 goals.
Yeah, it turns out when this Winnipeg team is playing a team that's a lot more structurally sound, a team that's just more solid, the team that's not missing their chances, and they're pretty good defensively as well. It seems to be just the kryptonite for this this Winnipeg squad. I mean, I don't think their offense has been anything too crazy. They haven't had any insane solo plays, but they're passing the ball around, they're keeping the ball within their possession, and the kind of lacking defense from Winnipeg and structure is absolutely just destroying them. Zeth even calls GG early. Well, getting a little bit toxic, but yeah, he's literally just typed GG in the chat with 1:04 left. Still lots of game left to be played now. Probably impossible to win this one, but man, it's honestly kind of not surprising. Now after a little bit of more analysis, that if you can just withstand the pressure for a little bit and get on offense, and you are actually capable of taking advantage of your chances, you're probably gonna kind of do well against this. This squad, but you can't get too overconfident. Nico's gonna find a hole in the defense and snipe one from distance. Yeah, Tricky kind of getting a little bit too close, and then especially Garrett P right there creeping up on the line. Zath also can't get back, and yeah, all 3 players are crept up a bit too far, and it's gonna be at least 1 goal, not a sweep here, AK.
No, not yet. And there's still time. There's a fake kickoff coming out with Zath. Pinch cross mid, but hey, last goal, equals momentum, right? That's how that it works, I think, sometimes. But Breaker will look to push his team forward, maybe a second on the road as well. Nico trying to harass the goalie, but tricked her. Blocked it and shutting it down. Prozac's touch will just get followed up by Prozac. Baker's shot to the back, but Tricky has very low boost here, able to just get a touch. Nico infield pass, Prozac fakes it out. Puts to the sidewall, goes for the double, doesn't get it. This game is going to play a Bloomington, but I mean the last 30 seconds not bad from Winnipeg. You gotta always look at the positives. And they closed the game out okay, not amazing. They didn't score too many goals, but it wasn't bad. The defense seems fine, but then again, how much of that is Bloomington taking their foot off the gas? I suppose we'll find out in just a couple minutes, Zoms.
Yeah, I think one important thing to note right there was, Winnipeg did have the majority of the pressure of that game. They had the majority of the shots. It was 10-7, still pretty close pressure-wise, but it's just the fact that Bloomington are taking advantage of their chances, unlike Duluth were in the last series. So it's making a huge difference as we see. And that shaky defense is still around. Nothing changed. Honestly, I guess it's just kind of how they play. They're messing each other up. They're missing kind of free balls. But so far, their offense has also not been as explosive as we saw in the last 2 series, or last series. I'm guessing it happened in the previous series as well when they swept again. But we're going to need more from them, We're going to need a lot more.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I echo every word coming out of your mouth. And Prozac looking like he's looking for advice in his phone or something. Just getting to scroll real quick, getting some adrenaline going maybe. It still looks unfazed, still looks calm as ever. And like I said, I mean the last 30 seconds were a blessing. Again, how much of that is Bloomington just chilling out, knowing they won? I mean, Zath called GG's like a minute and a half to go. It was very, very early. I don't know what we're waiting for. There we go. The players are in for game 2. But both teams playing for pride. Both teams guaranteed to make next week. Bloomington barely by the skin of their teeth, just simply because Moorhead went 0-4, but Winnipeg looking to go 4-0 maybe for the day. This would be their 3rd win if they do get it, but they do have to claw their way back from behind, and if Garrett P is hitting that on your head, maybe there's no chance for you.
Excellent start for Garrett P, taking that ball directly off a great pass from Zath, going straight over the top of Prozac, and he can pinch that one straight in off the crossbar. A perfect play from Garrett P to start off game number 2 here. And we're hoping to see a lot more from that. I'm hoping to see a lot more from this Winnipeg squad, though. You know, we saw them close up the game pretty well, but you can't just close out the game well. You got to play the rest of the 4 minutes well, just as well, if not better. Or else, you know, this Bloomington squad, who's just so consistent, so strong, are gonna kind of start to stomp you. Zaith is looking to make a play here, looking to go off the ceiling, passes this one down to the midfield. It's a shot looking for the top left corner, but it's not quite accurate enough. Tricky is just gonna bang this one down. Prozac's instant lead there. He can't get back to it. It's gonna be Nico for the shot. He's got it. Garrett P scrambling back. He's just not able to get a hand on that one. Yeah, Tricky's touches is way too heavy. Zaith gets cut off, and it's just lights out for Nico. He's gonna shut that one down straight to the open net. 1-1 game, and it is a much better start for Winnipeg.
And that shows they don't have to concede four to score a goal, as questions just keep on coming. Everything's out there, guys. The information is everywhere. It's okay as a Prozac maybe getting one for the road. No, one Zath shuts it down. Zombies, I swear, I'm trying to tune into the casting bit. All the children have a million questions, and what a shot! Nico gets a touch on the ball off the ceiling and just full commits to the bump. I think he realized he was too far ahead of the ball to do anything with it, so he just kept on going. That's just in. And Winnipeg have their first lead of the series.
Yeah, excellent start. Still got, you know, lots of time left, but a great way to turn things around. Already getting that high octane offense started. Good save from Breaker here. Going to be passing it to himself off the sidewall, taking a little bit of time here. Not much boost to play with. Can just tap that up. Zaith has to commit a bit of boost and to get a heavy touch. Prozac making an awkward play out of nothing. He does well to get that ball past the defender. It's going to be a free chance for Nico. The opportunity, or the shot, isn't maybe the best thing in the world, but it still might be good enough. Prozac, a little bit of a ceiling pinch comes through. Double commit now on the defensive line here. Looks to get past. Off the ceiling here. Oh, man, Nico looking for a crazy play. Can't quite find it as Zaith just barely shuts that one down. This one's going to be getting passed up. Garrett P cut in that play. Going to be awkward here. Trickster just has an immediate challenge. Nico taking some time here, looking for the sidewall. Can he follow? Midfield pass almost found, but Zaith is able to just kind of station behind this one. Ricky calls him off, and now dribbling this one across to Garrett, who's looking for the open net shot. Nico gets a piece of it, but it's not enough. It's the equalizer, and there's even a quick chat in the chat as well. Yeah, there's definitely some. I don't exactly know the history between these teams. I don't know if Zaith is always kind of goofy like that, but they might have a little bit of toxicity here. Because I don't know exactly the history. I'm kind of curious now. But yeah, a little bit of trash getting talked.
I love that. As long as you know, it's fun. It doesn't get too personal. We love that. Yes, there's more stakes in the games. There's backward touch coming out from Nico.
That might be the worst play I've ever seen. That generally might be the worst play I've ever seen. I have never seen Tricky score that, and he just did it on his own net. First try, no problem, no bounce. Disgusting play. Unfortunately, it's on your own net. No! Tricky! How can we do this? No! It's off the kickoff as well. Prozac's going to be putting it home. And guess what? Now the other team's all riled up. Now they're all nice shotting you. Now they're getting a little bit toxic. It's going both ways now.
Like I said, we love it. We love the vibes. We love the confidence. We love the aggression from those teams coming out in the chat. Hopefully it does stay fun banters. Another kickoff goal will come out, and I don't know what just happened in the last 20 seconds for this Bloomington team, because they've just stopped playing the game. Another kickoff goal. Tricky just too slow to react to that. Nico says, yeah, I'll take it. And just like that, just one quick chat from Zath, and 3 goals back to back. Winnipeg's lead now is 3 goals? What?
Yeah, a little bit confusing. This game is developing in a very strange way. It would be so funny if like someone on that Winnipeg team typed the GG again, or the same way that Zaith did. Oh my God! Please, someone type it, please. It would just be so funny. I don't think they will. I think they have a few quick chats here and there, but mostly just kind of being funny. I think for the most part they're pretty good-mannered, but God, it's having a little bit of toxicity here and there, especially in MCS, where it's usually just so everyone's just being such a homie for the most part. It is still just very funny to see. Maybe not a serious beef. It's just like they're just having fun, you know. It's another way. It adds layers to it, and a little bit of trash talk can spice up the game a little bit, especially when these are two teams are already qualified and are potentially going to be seeing each other in the group somewhere. It'll make it interesting if they match up again. So I'm really interested to see how the rest of the series plays out. Not even just the series, just this game as well, because we still have a long game left. Likely this one's going to be tying up 1-1. There's still 2 minutes left for Bloomington to play with. I don't want to jinx them too soon. There's still like almost 2 minutes left.
Yeah, there is. You have a score report coming in. Zoms Rochester beating Minneapolis 3-0. That is huge for Moorhead. I mean, they're still very much at risk because what a shot by Nico shut down. Pressure still going the way of Atlas in this game. It just seems like they're just closing it out. They're feeling confident now. The high octane offense, like you said, Zoms, it's just well and truly rolling. That Minneapolis loss, especially a sweep, does mean they are pretty much neck and neck with Bemidji. And I think they're rescheduling their game.
No way, no.
Who does Bemidji play? Bemidji,
oh my
Chicago.
God.
Yeah, Bemidji, Chicago. Oh my God, Miracles still have one more game. Oh my God, this could be even bigger for Moorhead if the Brainerd team that I've been talking up, because every time we saw them, Winnipeg is just turning on to style in this game in the background. We'll just you guys can enjoy that show. But as long as Brainerd can continue what they've been doing all day long and beat Minneapolis, I mean, Moorhead might be fine. Just like that in the space of a couple games. And not looking too bad.
That is shocking. I really thought it was just already over for them. I'm still shocked.
Like if you were a betting man, you would bet it on it being over.
That is awesome that it's still possible. Wow, what a play. And as we've kind of been zoned out a little bit, both these teams have continued to nice shot each other every single time they save a goal. It is absolutely banter. They're kind of messing with each other, but 7-2. There's something that you can't really hide, and it's an absolutely dominant game. Winnipeg come back swinging. They took off the padded gloves. One might say they started not holding their punches, and yeah, they have absolutely had a statement game here. To be fair, this game was, I believe, really close in the beginning. It just kind of started going out of hand after that really unfortunate tricky own goal. And then things kind of started rock sliding out of control. But looking at the pressure here, it is so one-sided, AK. 11-4 shots. It was already leading for Winnipeg in the first game for shots, but it was way closer. It was 10-7, now 11-4. I'm going to be interested to see if Winnipeg can keep up that absolutely outstanding pressure. Only time will tell, though, AK. And we've still got lots of series left in them.
Yeah, that tricky own goal was the turning point in that game. They were tied, and then that own goal into back-to-back kickoff goals, and it's already 5-2, and it's GG. I'm surprised nobody called it early as a big boom coming out from Nico. Not going to go in. The shot from Prozac, a little tame. Garapy has it locked down. I mean, confidence coming out from both teams. Nico did not read that ball too well. As he maybe could have had a free shot on net. The player was playing the corner as that pounce going straight at the net. Turkey brings it out. Has a lot to make up for. We did see some stories of redemption in Rising Star Day on Thursday when I streamed it. Z Small own goaling in I don't know what just happened. Beautiful pass into a demo into a shot. We love that.
That was a disgusting pass. Fakes out the first shot, gets his pinch mid, and Nico's going to have to tap it. It's almost a save, but I mean, that pass just had enough pace on it, that pinch. Despite it not going to the top left corner, it just goes off the post and it centers itself. This is a dangerous kickoff. Zathan's going to have a tough time reading this one, but does well to get a touch. It's maybe not the best touch in the world. Actually, it might be the best touch in the world because Trick's able to instantly run out. Big bump comes through, and now Zath kind of trying to disturb the piece. It's going to be Prozac on the offense here from this orange corner, looking for the 50. That ball goes flying out, and it's going to be Geyser to catch this one. And yeah, things are kind of starting to take a turn for the worse here for Bloomington, it feels. I don't know if you feel... Oh, sorry, it's Breaker, not Geyser, sorry. It really seems to be taking the turn for the worse here for Bloomington. There's so many opportunities. Maybe this is an opportunity though to shut me up, but even that chance just goes completely flying the other way.
Yeah, and it's not bad, but
Okay.
mistakes like that have to be careful. Chucky this time able to cover his teammate. That'll be Prozac. No, Nico will take it off Prozac. Helping not to turn around. In fact, just playing the 50 now. Not bad. This game's settling into a groove as both teams. Again, don't need it, but definitely want to keep going. I think Moorhead. Sorry, Moorhead. As Winnipeg, especially, I think they definitely want to go as flawless as they can on the day in terms of series. They have something to play for, maybe more clips for us as well. So far, even game, not bad. As you can tell, some of my thoughts are a little scattered, so I'm gonna pass it off to you. The best pass off ever.
I'll make sure to do my best with that one. Midfield pass comes through. It's going to be Zaith to shut it down, but it's still in possession. A little bit of a coxer pinch. It's a little bit slow and rolling. Nice carry out by Garrett P, but immediately shut down yet again. Prozac forcing the challenge for Nico. Nico looking for the reset, but it's going to be open because the demo, but Nico doesn't have the pace on that. Also, I don't know if anyone... Dude, the names are so glitched right now. I just saw him with the Jonah name again. I see him as Jonah Bigfoot guy now. What is happening?
Yeah, just
this game is
change
broken.
name into change name into change name, and this is what happens. You break Steam!
The game is broken, but an absolute cluster of players slamming together right there, and the ball just flies in. I honestly don't know if that was luck or skill. It was honestly a little bit tough to tell. Might be a chance for Breaker to find this one mid. Oh no, it's off the post. It is going to be saved away. Garrett's going to be able to get there to pass it out to Zaith. So take possession here on the side while looking for the musty flick as well. It's nothing. Oh, that's a big miss, though. Now Garrett's going to get a free chance to shoot. It's a pretty poor shot. And those are those opportunities that we need to see taken advantage of. It's very similar to the Duluth series where that was a very free shot on goal, but it's just a roller that is able to be saved by the man with 0 boost in the center of the goal. Nice pass here from Zaith, looking to get one more, but doesn't have the boost. Nico can clear this one down. Garrett's got the nice cut. Zaith is looking to get involved. Nice touchdown. Nico can just slam this one towards the back wall, but AK, 90 seconds left in this one, and it really does seem like Winnipeg are eventually going to tear down the walls of the Bloomington, but Bloomington are holding on.
Yeah, they are holding on for now as Nico being a bit of an insane back pass, some would say, but it gets away with it. Zath in the air, what do you got? Nothing, because you're pre-jumped by Prozac with boost, and a shot gonna come out instantly from player 1, aka Breaker. And the offensive just touches, the control, the patience, the follow-ups, everything that you see on offense from this Winnipeg team, I love. The other side, that's a whole other story. We'll talk about another day. As maybe that, not that, whatever that is on offense. As love that decal coming out from Nico. Almost a beautiful shot by Prozac. I mean, the offense is just heating up every second that goes by.
Big clear comes through, and now it's going to be Nico for the skim. It's not terrible. Tricky's touch does put it towards his corner a little bit more. Yeah, big miss, though, is going to put... Oh, Tricky's able to get back to it, but Zaith already committed. A lot of double commits are coming through now for Bloomington. They need to kind of stabilize here. Nico's going to be able to clear this one into the corner, but that is the one thing that's going really well, is that... Oh, no, it's a goal! What the world? I was about to comment about how this Winnipeg team were really low on boost, and immediately it takes... Oh, my gosh. I mean, it's just one of the dumbest goals I've ever seen, but it's absolutely perfect for Zaith. Able to get the pre-flip, dunk, and then into the double. A little bit fortunate, it just goes straight in, but, I mean, either way, you're going to be in a tough spot there. Like I was saying, your team was just low on boost. You're still going to have an opportunity here, but you only got 10 seconds left. Nico's got to turn this one around here. Looking for the midfield pass. He's got Prozac there in the wings. He's got a nice 50 as well. Pre-flip, not able to get the touch. Last few seconds might just go down here. Guys are this one up, but it's put down to the ground. That's game number 3. It goes Bloomington ways. They put themselves on match point. AK, they are fighting back.
They are fighting back, and they are on series points. A second win of the day. I mean, it's hard to not, I'm not trying to take it away from Bloomington because they did their job. Beautiful shot, beautiful aggression by Zath at the very end. Nico just not expecting a player to dive him like that, and Zaith was just on top of him. But it feels like as long as this Winnipeg team can start hitting their shots because they're having so much offensive pressure, so much chances, so many opportunities as a team individually all around. As long as they can start hitting them, they definitely can come back, push us to 5 and maybe even more. But for now, game 3 goes the way of the Maulers. They are on series points. One more. Players are ready. No point delaying it. Get my ass to ready up. I don't see any more score reports coming in. It does seem like the day is slowing down a little bit as teams start finishing up their games. I'm looking forward to doing the permutations and the math about this interesting Moorhead situation at the end of the day. I mean, I guess it's not just Moorhead, it's Moorhead, Omaha, Minneapolis, all of those teams involved. I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks, because that is it is spooky right now.
Gonna be interested to see which team comes out on top here as well. Yeah, but I cannot wait for to see who doesn't make land, I guess is the saddest way to put it, or the best way to put it. But it is going to be really close. It seems like it's coming down to the wire with a lot of these teams. Missed shot from Prozac might be an opportunity that we're just not used to seeing him miss, really. Looking for the pre-flip. Can't quite find that one to the back of the net. Nice catch here. Finds the outplay as well, but it's not in. The bump is no good as well. And already starting off with a lot of pressure here. Nico, midfield pass. It's going to be Breaker to jump up, but he does get beat up by Garrett. Prozac now needing to get back. Is that shot in? No, it's wide.
Prozac changed his name mid-series, so his camera broke. We love that one. Ricky trying to push his team forward. Big dunk. The follow-up is there from Garrett, and it's not. It is somehow still in. Tricky able to have the nous to just stay close enough to follow on anything. Just lands there and just stays close and just squeezes it into the goal, into the bottom corner. Bloomington have the lead, and the Quick Jets carry on. What a play coming out from Prozac. But Winnipeg, I mean, we haven't seen a cool shot from them in a while. I'm just saying, we are due. We also do an own goal from Bloomington as that shot is going to go wide from Nico. Decent touch by Tricky. Bumps his own teammate though. Prozac to the backboard. Tricky low boost goes missing. Nico doesn't have the shot. Breakers is too weak. And Prozac now with boost pass shots. Tricky is right there as Alex, but they look so dangerous when they're in offense. So dangerous.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how dangerous you look if nothing's going through. 3 goals or 3 shots for them so far this game, but nothing finding the back of the net. Maybe looking for one more here. Backboard, looking for the double. Okay, there's the play that we were looking for. You were talking about how we haven't seen a flashy play or something special for a while. We're going to get it here. It's an insane corner read. It's really tough to find that shot off that bounce, but he's got it. Prozac, he does not miss, given the opportunity. Tie things up 1-1, still 3 minutes left on the clock. Bloomington are going to have plenty of opportunity to get that get back and get their lead, but it's going to be a tough fight. We're looking for a game 5 here. A bunch of people going missing here in the midfield. Even a demo comes through. Tricky opening up that back line, but it's going to be Breaker taking things away. Does kind of miss his wave dash right there, which slows him down. Nico off the backboard. No boost, can't get to it, but it's going to be Prozac. Gets a decent clear. Zaith looking for the double here. He's got it, but not in.
And just yet. Bloomington, I mean, yeah, we spent a lot of time, well, I spent a lot of time playing this Winnipeg Atlas, but Bloomington is the one on series point. They've been very, very efficient with their opportunities. I think is the right way to look at it. As opposed to big dunk will be first to that as well across. Just a little too wide, just a little too close to the defense for any of his teammates to really admit to that. As they just all left and almost getting punished for nobody putting a hand up there. Tricky now. Looking for the dunk. We'll get it. A little bit of Bloomington pressure, something we haven't seen much of. They just seem like the goals just come out of nowhere, it feels like. Big clear by Breaker. Nichols won't get a touch. Now Prozac has to make Zaith in the air. Won't do so. Will do so. As Zaith looking to clip here. Garrett's piece touch going to the crossbar. And so far, in that little sequence of play, Winnipeg Atlas survived their first sequence of defense all day long that we've seen, Zoms.
Looking for a little bit more for both teams. Now, they are locking in a lot on defense. That was actually a really good sequence for Winnipeg for defense, able to continuously get back to the ball and clear it out. They weren't double committing much. They bumped each other maybe once or twice, but it was nothing absolutely that crumbled the entire defense. And securing their corner boosts have been absolutely vital for this team. Now it's going to be Nico for the counterattack here, looking for the backboard. He kind of mishits it. Now Zayth taking control. Has to burn a lot of boost to get past that first dive, which was Breaker. Now midfield pass to Tricky, who puts one towards target, but it's kind of just Ozzy's into the corner here. Looking for the low 50. Garrett P goes flying by. Tricky with the 50. He's going to give Prozac a free touch. That's a team bump right there. It's going to give potentially Breaker a free chance on goal, and he's going to take it with 100% shooting accuracy right there. Puts it perfectly to top bins, and that is the perfect play. Just completely dives towards the ball. Doesn't care that there's a defender potentially going for it. He just slaps it in.
Beautiful, beautiful plays all around. As Winnipeg turn it around. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dom. You know what? At the end of this team, when we talk, you know, and you know why you will understand why my brain is just not here right now. It is so damn tired. But a big dunk, low boost on Bloomington as well, rushing back. They're the ones that need to score. Therapy able to take control, take time. Beautiful challenge by Nico. Prozac will take his control now. Gets it over one. No musty attempt gonna come out. Just plays the backfoot, going for a bump. No shot gonna come through, but Zath shuts it down. Nico, no double for him. Passing play gonna come out. Nico's shot a little tame. So Garrett will have that covered. But Winnipeg doing just enough to keep the ball in this orange half. They need to just keep doing that for the next 20 seconds. It's Prozac. And we get a crossman for you, Diaz. Maybe not. Gets a beat out on one. That is open. A demo gonna come out. The shot so weak though, and two players combined to get a save. Zath, a save. And Prozac will just shut it down, end it right there. I love that. And we are headed to 5.
Yeah, going to 5, and I kind of just it clicked for me during last game that this is the first time in this event where Winnipeg have lost a game even, and they're going to 5 now. Dominating pressure again. This game was a little bit better for Bloomington as far as US for pressure. Actually, it's very comparable to game number 1, 10 to 7. But yeah, this game it could not be closer. It feels like at times. They both have strengths and they both have weaknesses, and both teams are honestly taking advantage of their weaknesses pretty well. But you know, I think both teams are also doing well to improve on their game mid-series. Even I mean, we saw probably the best defense the entire how many games we've seen from this Winnipeg game. We probably saw their best defense that game. So they're evolving ever so. They're getting better and better as we see them play. And if this Winnipeg team cleans up their defense, I honestly have a hard time seeing them lose if they keep playing like this. We'll have to see what Bloomington can do. It's game 5. They already brought them this far. Why not take them down? The Kingslayers.
Yep, and we keep seeing a little bit more efficiency just on the side of the on Bloomington. They've been very efficient with their opportunities from their shots, with their goals. Maybe one here now. Nico will not get a touch. That ball just bouncing dangerous to midfield touch. Nico's just off the ceiling, picks it out from Breaker. What do you got? Also picks it out. Garrett P, insane feature, right? But will get a touch. No way, it's right. I don't know what is happening now. The player is losing the plot a little bit. Just pre-jumping and just whiffing the ball half the time. What are these bounces? It's like the second one this game that's just absolutely insane. This guy will go missing. Zath keeps it in. Prozac will meet him on a high end. Prozac has done a pretty damn good job of shutting down Zath. Every time he's been close to the goal line, it's been Prozac on the other end of it. This Bloomington team have proved they just need one opportunity to strike, and they will. Unlike Winnipeg, who needs like 20 shots to score a goal. At least that's how it feels from an onlooker perspective. A minute in, and neither team cracking under the pressure.
Continuing on here. About a minute in, and both teams are at a deadlock. Deadlock mentioned. Gonna be an opportunity, and right as I speak, ball comes crashing down, and Garrett P is gonna fire onto net here. It seemed like a complete turnaround. He had Zaith just pinches this one mid off the head of, I believe, Breaker. And it just flies into a shooting position for Garrett. It really seemed, it seemed like we were at a standstill for a little bit there. Not many shots for either team, but things instantly changed. Trixie looking for an opportunity here. Finds a 50-50 in the corner. Nico's going to be taking this one away, but instantly shut down. This one's falling in front of the box. Prozac's able to clear it away now. Tapping it up to himself, but Zaith is on the sidewall already jumping up, burning a lot of boost to get a shot on target, and Nico does what he can to fly across the box, but he doesn't have enough to get the save.
beautiful touch by Zeth. Just playing the touch, playing the shot. And Nico unfortunately got himself tangled with the crossbar. That is a fight you will not win. And Zeth doubles Bloomington's advantage in this game 5. 3.5 minutes on the clock, still a whole lot of time. The high flying offense that we've seen, that fake attempt, that shot, that is just in. No, it's not. And that is wide. And we're seeing shades of maybe Luigi's getting the controller now. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
Prozac now will control. Gets it over one. Still maintains control. Infield pass. Pre-jump pass. No. As Breaker not able to get to a Nico now with the shot just wide. No, that's in. Beautiful slot. I really thought that was wide.
Making up for his previous mistake instantly. Prozac midfield pass to Nico. Nico slots it. And yeah, Prozac has taken a little bit of a more supporting role in this game 5 so far. Instead of just kind of barrel down the middle with solo plays, he's had some really good passes. First, that pre-jump pass from him and Geyser. Or sorry, I keep on saying Geyser. I don't know why it's Breaker. Him and Breaker. And now with Nico, who slots it perfectly. Now another pass comes through. Oh, wow, what a save from Tricky, dodging the bump and able to get behind that one. Garrett clears it away, but it's going to be Prozac to tap this one up. Nico's going to be challenging. Dathan's going to clear it away to the sidewall. Prozac 50-50. This one finds its way mid. The shot is very lacking. It's Breaker's time. Sidewall, 50 boost. Garrett's going to be challenging first. Does just kind of dribble it down. Tricky's going to have a free possession and clear. 100 boost to play with. What can he do? Just sidewall. Just kind of keeps it relatively safe. Nothing really too threatening, but he does stall a little bit more time. What a pre-jump from Garrett, by the way. Wow.
That was like a minute and a half of just absolute non-ball, and that the clock is just ticking down. But he still maintains advantages. I am starting right hopefully that's not on the stream. Shot at him going to come out from Zaith on his own goal.
World.
Breaker read it all the way, knew what was going on the whole time, even though we didn't, Zombs. That's why these guys are SSL and win. That is something. And Breaker says, "Thank you very much. Let's tie it up."
I mean, Zaith like flips to the wrong side of it and narrowly avoids own goaling, but his team just can't react to what is happening. But the opponent, I mean, from your opponent's POV, it's just you hit the ball in. It's a much more difficult for your team right there to tell what's happening than you, even though you might have the comms. Your opponent's just going to hit the ball, dude. And yeah, Zaith makes his team extremely awkward, and that's just going to be a goal. The equalizer even, and Bloomington have now lost their 2-goal advantage. They've lost it. Zaith is going to get a wonderful clear here. Prozac looking for the midfield pass. It's decent. Zaith's able to stay on it. It's going to be Breaker to put this one over to the corner. Garrett's able to take a nice possession of it. Looking to get by. Free flip, but uses up a lot of boost and can't quite get it out. Tricky, nice 50-50. Zaith is looking to maybe get ahead of this one. Just rips it off. Tricky says, "This is my ball." 30 boost to play with. Looking for the backboard, but Prozac's just all over it.
Yeah, I gotta audit these results a little bit because it seems like I may have put the rhythm sweeping the Lumberjacks a little too prematurely, maybe because that match apparently might be getting rescheduled. I don't know if I imagined that or that was actually a report that I saw. But we will figure that out in the post game with a minute left, game 5. We've seen Zoms, I think I've seen between Rising Star and now Prem, like at least 3 or 4 game 5 overtimes. This is the week of peak, so might as well carry it on. 45 seconds. Both teams got to survive. It was like beautiful control. The stakes on that ball. Nobody can really challenge them. They'll just get 50 to nowhere. Breaker with a follow-up. Gets shut down. Nico already up. So is Garrett P. And a big demo, but Nico did get that boost. Has control. Tricky will just collapse on him. That's with Zath and Prozac. A bunch of stuff on the goal line. Breaker will get launched out, but Nico has already rotated back. 20 seconds. Both teams, one opportunity is all you need. Please don't make us go overtime. We want to go home. But Zath, beautiful defense, just keeps it in the corner. The clock keeps ticking down. And I think Bloomington will definitely take this OT there on such low boost as Garrett P does collect that 100. Does take control of it. Maybe now he wants to keep it up. That dunk will make us go into game 5 overtime.
Of course, we have game 5 overtime. It just seems so fitting. We've seen this so many times this weekend, like you said already. Garrett's going to hit this one to himself. A nice demo from Breaker. It's going to give Nico the free touch here. Just kind of just slap it to the backboard. Maybe a little bit of a nervous touch. Double quick comes through as well. It's going to be just going on to target. Breaker has to make a save here. A little bit awkward for him, and only 30 boosts to play with. Just bangs it high where Tricky is waiting. Able to get a nice stop. Nico scrambling there to 50-50 Zaith. This one fires into the midfield. Garrett to Zath. Zath into the midfield, but it's going to be Breaker to immediately just put a shot on target. 2 low boost defenders. What a save to barely keep his team alive. A double commit does come through. A fake completely unfazed for Garrett. Zaith now taking his time, taking some space, looking for a 50. Does find it. It's flying high. Protec is going to be there. It's a big clear. Garrett gets a touch over, but it's Breaker there waiting. No boost, though. 1 pad in the series might be over. Double whiff. Nico can score.
Wow, that is how she wrote. That is really, really unfortunate as Zath insta leaves. Zobs with an LMAO in the chat. Prozac is laughing in the cams. And GG's, you took it to 5, but that is not how you want to lose. That is so damn unfortunate. And now let's continue their unbeaten streak. They showed they can sweep a couple teams, and now they showed they could close out at game 5. They needed a little help from the Bloomington Maulers, but they will take it any day of the week. They do not care. These odds a little stomach does not know what to say.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing. That is just such a funny series. I think they actually might have been toxic. I thought it was banter the whole time, but that kind of makes it seem a little bit more like just toxic. They were just actually not fans of each other, which makes it so much funnier. GG's all around. And yeah, they take down Bloomington.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an absolutely a wonderful treat. We needed that big time. Despite it going the distance, despite it, eating up our afternoons here, going into the night. But I am absolutely dying right now, AK. I am so hot right now. It is a billion degrees where I am right now. And we got to throw ourselves to a break before we have one more series, correct?
We do have one more series, but we don't know what it is because I was gonna stream the Brainerd Minneapolis series on, but if you look at the premier score reports, it seems like that's already happened. Minneapolis has lost in 4. I don't know why they played it so fast. Wow. When did they play it? But that happened. But honestly, Zoms, I am exhausted. I'm down to take a little bit of 5-minute break, come back, explore the scenarios of whatever happened for 5-10 minutes, and then call it a day. We don't have to watch another game because I don't even know who is playing anymore.
I'm down to do that.
But he's not wrong. Let me take off these teams that I put on because I thought we were streaming him. Bad Whitlock, bad whoever, Academic. And then we will throw it to the break, and then it will be the Zoms and AK show for 10-ish minutes, just talking about permutations. We'll even revisit some Rising Star. Maybe not Rising Star, but some challengers scenarios, and just have some fun along the way. But unless you got something, we will throw it to break, and we'll be back, right?
Yeah.
All
Go to break.
See you soon.
I bet.
Bye.
get out of my mind at this point. I'm just trying to get out of my mind at this point. I'm just trying to get out of my mind at this point.
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.